And I was like, okay, it's both as like...
Oh my God, wait, I saw that you've been learning Spanish. I love that you know that, yes.
I've taken classes in like 4 different languages. I learned a little Korean, a little Hebrew. Trish podcast. Today I am so excited. I mean, I am like gagging for my guest today, the one and only TikTok influencer, beauty, makeup aficionado extraordinaire, and one of the most gorgeous people I've ever seen in real life, Daus Mendoza.
Oh wait, I just noticed there's all these cameras. I was like, whenever you were saying that, I was like, wait, where are you looking at? And I just noticed that one right there. I was like, oh.
I'm a professional. We have 3 cameras here today.
No, we have like a full setup here.
It's a full setup. I love that when you sat down, you're like, wait, because Moses was telling you how to like the microphone, like don't tap this, whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, is this a real microphone? I thought it was props.
I seriously thought that you guys would have like a cameraman or something like doing the whole thing, and then because I'm watching your podcast sometimes and you're just like waving around everywhere, and I'm just like, oh, okay, so it's a prop.
Yeah. I'm actually the worst at holding my own microphone. I just thought they looked cool because like way before your time, we had this thing called TRL, like MTV, and they would like hold microphones, and I thought it was so cool, but it's way more difficult now. I don't know, like it doesn't make sense for a podcast. Most people have the ones that you don't have to hold, but it feels like a talk show.
I feel like this is fun though, and it's unique. It's different. It's different.
It's old.
Because I feel like now everybody's doing podcasts, but like, yours is very unique. It's
not
like
everyone has handheld microphones.
And not everybody's room is this pink.
Pink fuzzy. Yes, yeah. I love that you're a pink person all the way through.
I love pink. Pink and red and white. Those are my favorite colors.
Okay, pink and red go together. I was telling Moses for Valentine's Day, I'm like, he said people just do pink. I'm like, but red goes with pink.
Yeah, it does.
You know?
I love red and pink.
Yeah, I think it has like a vibe that most people don't. People just want to do all pink all the time.
It's very like lovey.
Yeah, I love the pink. Okay, I am so obsessed. You are definitely our youngest guest, which is crazy. When you said we're like Taurus, we're the same, but we're also birthday twins. We were both born the same day.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. No, we are.
Yes.
We're birthday twins.
That's why I want to tell you on the podcast. I was like, wait, no, but we're actual birthday twins, which is like so crazy.
That is so insane.
I love 8s. 8s are my favorite. I was born the 8th of May, 88, so it's like my favorite number.
Were you born like in the morning or nighttime?
I was born at 10 a.m. in the morning. How about you?
Oh my God, 11.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Were you on Mother's Day?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It changes.
Sometimes my birthdays land on Mother's Day and I hate it because I'm like, this is my day.
Yeah,
like,
I feel the same way. And then people are like out of town. Like, I'm with my mom today, so they can't like celebrate birthdays.
One year I threw it when I was really young. I threw this huge party, okay, like huge slide, everything. We rented out like this whole park. Nobody came because it was Mother's Day.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
I was so sad, and I was a child, so I was like just like crying and shit.
Oh my God, did anyone come? What? Really?
Well, just my family.
Okay, but no
family,
friends.
but like no friends.
They had to be
from
with their
school.
moms.
They had to be with their moms.
I was born on Mother's Day. It fell on a Sunday, but now it's kind of not Mother's Day switches. So it's
Isn't it like the first Sunday of every?
It changes.
Or the first 5th of, I don't know how it works.
I don't either. I think this year it was like May 14th, so I think it just switches all the time. But yeah, being a May baby is great though. So that's when I saw May 8th. I was like, ah. But you're May 8th, 2005, which is crazy. Literally when I started social media and MySpace.
Really?
My first MySpace page was 2005, which is crazy. You were like born then. You were like fresh out the womb.
Wait, I wanted to talk about the first video I saw of you.
Okay.
I was like a huge fan of Joey Graceffa, okay? And the first video I saw was you guys were trying lollipops, but it was like the ice cream lollipops, different flavors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
And I fell in love with you because you were just like slurping each and every lollipop, and I was like, oh my God. I think this was like, I was like 8 or 10.
Oh my
This is a long time ago. That video was like 8 years old. I was looking at it the other day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. So at 8 years old, your parents were like, you could let you on YouTube?
Oh, yeah. I had a huge iPad. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And I would break it all the time, and they'd always buy more. So
that terrifies. Wait, why would you break your iPad all the time?
I sit on it, break it, throw it. I don't know.
Oh,
my
okay.
cousins will come over. One time my cousin came over, sat on it, it broke. So
oh, my gosh.
The screen would always break.
And they're like, you can just buy a new one? You're not good parents.
No, not like that.
Oh.
No, not returns. The screen.
Oh, got it.
The screen. Yeah, like they buy a new screen, they'll take it. But it'll be like after forever.
Oh my gosh.
I think I've had only 2 iPads growing up my whole life, but it was like really hard to get, obviously.
Yeah, no, I had no iPads growing up.
The youngest. I'm the youngest out of 2 older brothers, so I always got it.
How is that?
The youngest child always gets whatever they want, honestly, in my opinion.
We always talk about that.
Yeah.
We are, because he's the oldest, I'm in the middle, and I'm like, our baby siblings, they get so spoiled. They get I wonder why that is. I guess because you're the last.
I don't know. That is very weird. I feel like they love the first, right? Because
no, I think the first probably gets the worst. No, middle gets the worst because like the first is there for a minute.
I feel like the first would be more mature because they're the ones that are like really taken care of, like really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
The middle, I don't know.
They get ignored. I'm the middle child, literally.
Oh, okay, yeah, because my brother's the middle child and he's like,
yeah, ignored.
Yeah, I'm like,
and you're the baby,
he's falling off.
Yeah. Do you talk to them? Are you close with them?
Oh, I'm close with
So
well, not the oldest because he's 27. We're very far apart.
Oh yeah, that's a big age difference.
Yeah.
What was that like growing up?
He was very much like a dad to me at some points. You know what I mean? So he would really take care of me and my other brother a lot.
Okay.
And then the other one, the middle one, we're closer. He's 21. He just recently turned 21. So we're only 3 years apart. We were close to a certain point, super close as kids, but then he got to high school and you know how we are, so.
Like just
Parties,
as brothers.
parties. Like, no, he started going to parties and doing like all the older kids stuff.
I didn't want you around.
I fell back because I was still, I think, like in either my first year of middle school or still in elementary, so.
Are you guys similar or very different? Are you guys all different?
Very, very, very different. They're actually way closer now than we ever were.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Why is that, you think?
I went my own way. Makeup, beauty.
What do they
I'm
think
the only
of it?
gay one.
Oh, okay.
They love it, honestly.
Yeah?
I think they were very supportive.
I love that.
My family, when I say family, I mean little family. Like my mom and my 2 brothers, they were always very supportive of me.
That's your core family that you grew up with?
Core family.
Okay.
Grew up with, yeah. Obviously, I'm Mexican, so I have a huge family.
Right.
But they were very supportive of me all the time.
What about your extended family then?
The tios.
Yeah.
They were very. Oh my God, wait, I saw
it.
that you've been learning Spanish. I love that you know that. Yes.
That's okay. That's why I love you, because you do get ready with me in Spanish.
Yeah.
And
Did you
every
understand it?
Kind of. Okay, so when I get glam in the morning, I like to learn Spanish and stuff, because we've been listening to I'm in my Latin music era right now. So I listen to it, but I don't know what it means. So I'm like, I want to learn Spanish. So we always do Spanish lessons. And then I watch her get ready with me, and I'll look at your things, and you'll say words here and there because you'll speak English. So then I kind of get it. So you'll say like, oh, I went to prom with my Brian Hearns outfit and had black botas. And I was like, okay, is botas like shoes, chonkers? Like, I don't know.
So you know chisme.
Chisme. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean when I
that.
say pachanga?
No,
It's
I
like
don't know
a
what that
party.
is.
It's slang.
Okay,
It's not,
pachanga.
there's, pachanga.
What does it mean?
But it's honestly not even a real word. Me and my
Okay.
friends all kind of just started saying it.
Oh, you made it up. It's not even Spanish.
Yeah, we made it up. But no, you won't find it in any book. We just say that.
Okay, I love
It's like
I love
slang.
the
Like,
slang.
who the frick came up with slay?
So how would you say it? How would you use pachanga?
Pachanga. Oh, like I'm about to go to this pachanga. But pachanga is like a good party.
Okay.
Huge party.
We're
It's
gonna
not just
go
like,
pachanga.
a party. No, it's a pachanga. Like, it's a party.
I love when you speak, when you do the mix of it. It's so cool when you throw it in there. I think it's so cute. So I love the get ready with me in Spanish. I feel like not enough people do it. I'm gonna do one day. Like once I really know it,
Please
I want to do a Spanish get ready with me. You know, I have to do a lot of cuts, but I love the I love learning languages.
How many languages do you know?
Oh, I mean, I've learned I've taken classes in 4 different languages. I learned a little Korean, a little Hebrew. I started to try to do Japanese, which is very difficult, but never Spanish, which I think is the closest to English. So I was like, this is what I need to learn, because I love the music and stuff like that.
I want to learn French because I feel like that's a really pretty.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's close to Spanish, and
It is, I think.
French would be cute. Yeah,
That would be cute.
Did you grow up speaking Spanish?
That was my first language, yes.
Oh,
but since
wow.
obviously I went to school here, so it kind of just over time I got less more and more worse at Spanish. So I'm kind of
How are you now?
I'm good. I understand it perfectly.
Yeah.
When I talk it though, it's people will be like, oh, that's
They're like, okay, that's cute. I love hearing it. I love when people speak it and stuff. I just think it's such a cool language. I just love
I'm trying
it so
to think
much.
of the word that they call us. They'll say you're like
No sabo.
No sabo. Oh my God! Wait, yes, no sabo.
Because every time we do a Spanish TikTok, it'll be other people doing the sound, and they'll be when you're no sabo kid.
They'll call me a no sabo kid sometimes. Yeah.
I don't know what it means. I just always see that.
It just means it's so stupid. It's because there was one time a viral video that went viral. This boy speaking Spanish, and he said no sabo, but that's not the right way to say.
Oh, so they just ran with it.
I'm not even gonna try to say it because they're gonna be like, no, yeah.
Well, don't lose it. The get ready with me in Spanish is one of my favorites.
Of course,
so always do it. Okay, so you grew up with your 2 brothers and your mom, and you grew up Fountain Valley. Is that Central?
I was born in Fountain Valley.
Okay.
You saw it online.
Yes.
Yeah. I was born in Fountain Valley, but I grew up in the valley.
In this valley?
Yeah, it's a little town called Visalia.
Oh, that's Central California. I've been there.
Oh, you've been there?
Such a beautiful town. So small and cute. You don't like it? Oh, because it's small.
It's a village, is what it is. There's crops everywhere. The mall has 12 stores in it. No, there's nothing.
The airport's cute, though. It's a little forest. There's a tree in the middle of the airport.
The airport?
Yeah.
Oh,
have you
been
went
to
down
it? There.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the prettier side.
Okay. Yeah, that was gorgeous. I was living for it.
I think you were more in Fresno area.
It was definitely Visalia. I remember Visalia. Yeah. But it was maybe it was more town oriented or whatever. But you did not like it. You didn't love it. And you went to school there?
I went to school there. I literally grew up there. I think that's why I hated it so much because I literally grew up there and it was just so annoying.
Oh, I get it.
Everybody looks the same. All the guys, all 5'8". So.
Right. You're really tall. You don't like
I'm
being
really
tall.
So you could just imagine, I was just the tallest in my village.
In the village. I love that you call it. I guess it's a village. I guess
it literally is a village, right?
Because why? What makes it a village?
I think it makes it a village because 1, there's nothing to do. 2, there's crops everywhere. Everywhere. People say whenever I say village, they think it's hay, roofs and things like that. But no, I just say it because there's crops everywhere.
I don't think that
And in villages, there's crops,
I think
right?
it's like a farm town.
Yeah, it's like a farm town. It is a farm town. It's literally a farm town. Yeah.
Village is
That's why I just say village because it's cuter.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm not gonna say my farm. Like, yeah.
Okay, I like a
think
little village.
Yeah.
And so, how tall? And did you grow this height? When did you stop growing? Because you're how tall?
I think just recently I stopped growing. I'm 6'2".
Really?
6'1", no shoes on.
Okay.
Right now I'm 6'2", yeah.
And you're like, I don't like being tall, and everyone wants a tall person in their life.
When I said that, okay, I love being tall. I
Yeah.
love looking in the mirror, seeing how tall I am, seeing videos of me how tall I am. You know, me personally, I love being tall. But when it comes to guys, I hate it.
Because you have to find someone taller than you.
I want somebody huge.
Well, there's those people
I want somebody
out
that can
there.
just pick me up. Oh, I know there is.
Yeah.
But it's
You
so
want
hard to
be-
find.
I know, it is.
It's really hard.
You need like a 6'5", like...
No, that's
Yeah,
that's one of them. Yeah.
There's a TikToker. Do you know Leo Skeppy? He's like 6'5".
In his bio, he has 6'7".
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's 6'7". I haven't
He's
met him
not that
yet.
tall.
Oh, okay. You met him in person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's not that tall.
Was it just casual or just like a TikTok thing?
No, it was just casual. Like
Okay.
I think it was at what's his face's party? The guy that what's his name? He's like in Charlie D'Amelio's group and stuff like that.
And he's tall?
No, it's just this guy, but it was his
Noah
birthday party.
Beck. I don't know anybody.
But one of those, and it was his birthday party, and that's whenever I saw Leo Skeppy.
Oh, okay,
And I was
okay.
like, 6'7", right? And then
Was he taller than you?
an inch taller than me. Yeah, he really wasn't that tall.
Oh, okay. Interesting. The T.
Yeah, that's he.
Do you put on your like dating app like must be over 16?
I'm not really on dating apps.
No. Okay.
I
well,
do
you're
have
young.
what's the one that Raya?
Oh, you're on it?
Yeah, it's so boring though.
I've never been able to get on it. How did you get on it? Yeah, it's like all famous people, right?
No.
Oh, really? Wait,
You
what
wanna-
is it? It is
We
like...
can go through it for like a while and
Oh
you
my
can
god,
see.
that's the whole podcast just going through your work. Yeah,
please,
let's see.
look.
Do you have like, is there like famous people on there?
A student at USC. That is not a famous person.
First of all, I kind of I love dating. I love going through people's.
It's not going to load
dating
because it's
apps.
enter, but a student
Oh,
at
I know, I have to
USC, that is
connect
not a
you.
famous person.
Oh,
And
man.
it'll say things like managers and things like that. I really thought it was going to be like singers, so like
Zac Efron.
artists. Yeah,
Yeah,
things like
you
that.
always heard about that. You like, I think Hilary Duff was on it at one point. John Mayer's on it.
Yeah, but no,
you never
it's
see
not.
those. Maybe because it's like oversaturated now. Like
Also
they let
on the
everyone
gay
in.
side, so.
Oh, how does that work? They like push like I'm gay.
Well, yeah, they push the I'm gay people to me, yeah.
Wait, really?
You know,
Okay,
but sometimes I go on Tinder and I go as I'm a girl and I'll get all the DMs.
I used to see that.
But I do that for fun, okay? I don't actually like do anything with them because I don't do DLs ever. I've had
What's
bad
a
experiences.
DL?
A down low.
What is that?
Like a guy that's like not out yet.
Oh,
Like
but
he like lives for
Oh.
like the gay boys, but he's not out.
oh,
So
interesting.
we call them DLs, down lows.
Or do they have an app for them?
No.
Really? Because
No,
they should.
no,
Because
no.
there's probably so many
But
people.
they'll download the apps and try to get with us.
They'll DL the DLs. They'll
No,
download.
well, they'll DL us.
Oh, I see.
Down low, like, hey, let's do stuff
And you just said
on
they're
the
down
low.
low to the
Yeah,
apps.
like, no, they're down low with us.
Did he say download the
Well,
app?
they're okay. We call them DLs because they'll come to us and they'll want to do things, but they're straight.
Okay.
And they'll be like on the low though, so that's why we say
Right.
the DLs.
Oh, I never
the
heard
down
that
lows
before.
because
Okay.
they're always saying on the low, like don't tell nobody.
Oh, really?
Like don't tell nobody we just did that, or don't
Is
tell
it because
nobody
they
that.
like are scared, like they can't come out, like their
I don't
family's
know
religious?
what goes through their brains. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's because they're scared. It could be because of their families. They don't want to come
Yeah.
out. But I feel like we're in this society where like nobody really gives a crap.
Are they older? Because sometimes the older ones, I think.
I only go for older guys. So
Yeah, that's why. Because I used to, that's my generation. They like didn't want to come out either. There would be so many people. There's so many people
Yeah.
I know to this day that still don't come out that tell me they date girls, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know, I
I
guess
feel like
it's-
this new generation is better at it.
Oh
but-
yeah, because I feel like now it's almost trendy to be gay. I feel like there's people who want to be gay that aren't.
No,
You know what I mean?
it literally is.
Which
like
is
they'll
great.
literally catfish and pretend like they're gay just for views, and it's
yeah.
like,
Oh, how does that?
please.
What do you think about that?
it's so annoying and weird.
Yeah, it's like
I hate
appropriating culture.
And then they'll like go online and be like, "You guys, I'm not gay," da, da, da. But then it's like, then why are you doing that with your friend? Like, why are you pretending like you're about to kiss your friend then?
But maybe they are, and they're just like their defense of being like, no, I'm
Oh, no, they
not. You
definitely
know what I
are.
mean? Yeah, for sure.
I know all the tea now. Now that I'm out here, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's why. So you like only older guys, but you're 18, so you got to be like, don't go too much older. You know me, I'm very protective
No,
of people.
I love older guys.
Oh no, you're like me. We have
Yeah.
so much in common. Actually, when I was like Googling stuff, I was just like, oh my god, we have a lot of
I
similarities.
actually get icked out by a guy that's like younger.
Oh,
like I can't do 18, 19. I have to do like 22 and over.
Okay. Oh, well, maybe do like 22.
No, I really like older guys.
Okay, I get
Okay, by
you.
20, bare minimum.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
I feel like once it's like over 30 and stuff like that, I was the same way. I was 18 dating like 50-year-olds. But
Period. Yes, I live. As long as they're hot.
But then I regret it. Then I'm like, oh, then they feel like they play games with you. I don't know. You just gotta
I feel like they would be more mature though, right?
You would think.
That's the only reason I like older guys now, because I feel like they're more mature.
Maybe, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm always like, you're so young. And you do come across older. I will say that, like being
Everybody
here with you.
thinks I'm way older.
Right away. The way you talk, the way you like introduce yourself, like you're just I'm like, oh my gosh, I forget that you're actually 18. So I feel like that is, and there are people who like that, you know what I mean? But then also I was like, you are 18, you're so young. So I'm always just like, oh, why are you with an 18-year-old?
I want to stay young forever though. I wish I could stay 18 forever.
Me too. It does. Aging.
I'm scared of getting old.
It's hard. It is hard. I think once you get to like a certain age, like 35, you're like, okay, I'm just old. This is what it is. But yeah.
But 35 is you're 35?
I'm 35.
But that's so young.
No, it's very old. You're 18.
Okay, I feel old is when you start seeing wrinkles and like crazy things like that. That's the only thing. Yeah. So if you think you're old, then you're old. But I personally think like
I like that. Yeah, there's a lot of people who won't say their age because like if you say it, then you're that age.
Then you're that age. Yeah.
So all right. Well.
So I'm scared of one day seeing like, oh crap, like wrinkles, like I'm getting old. That's what I'm scared of.
You have a very long time, and you probably will never because you'll do the Botox and.
Oh yeah, and plus
do all that.
I'm so like young that there's all new shit coming out. It's like
yeah, like when you're 35.
There'll probably be like lasers that will like. Boom, you're 21 again.
Yeah.
Like,
No, your skin is flawless. Your face is flawless. Everything is flawless. Everything. Do you work out? Do you have like a workout routine?
I do work out, and people are always asking for my workout routine, but it's like they ask me that because of my tiny waist. But I'm like, you guys, when I work out, I go for my legs. My thighs and my butt.
They look great. And so your waist is so nice. How do you do? Do you do cinchers?
No, I used to for a while when I was like 15, 16.
Oh my gosh, that's wild.
I bought like this little corset from Amazon. I would wear it to sleep.
And it worked? Oh, to sleep.
Well, I stopped.
Okay, because were you like having trouble breathing?
No, I just stopped. I was like, okay, this is not healthy
anymore. It looked great.
Yeah.
I think it like
but
permanently.
now I get waist trainer sent to me. Now wear it when I want to look skinny.
Oh, underneath your clothes?
No, not underneath. I will just wear it around the house. Just so I can like stare at myself in the mirror and be like, ooh, like
I love
like
that.
so skinny. And I'll take photos in it and then post it and be like, okay, take this shit off.
Oh my god,
like that kind of vibe, you know? Yeah.
Do you think it works? Do you think those work? Because I've used them a couple times.
I've seen a lot of people. I think they work. I think they could.
Yeah. But you're like just young, so naturally your body's just gonna be like that.
That's what I thought too. Like maybe because I wore one when I was 15, my body kind of like
just started going that direction.
Oh yeah. Because I also see they put fruit in like plastic little containers and it forms into that. Have you seen that?
No.
Where like the fruit is like really small and it's like growing, so they put it into like a plastic container that's like shaped into like a pumpkin, and then it'll grow super big, and then once they take off like the frame of it, it's like a literal pumpkin looking watermelon.
Oh my god, that's so cute. Where do you see this on TikTok? You're so smart. You see everything.
No. Yeah.
You know the
TikTok.
DLs, the pumpkin fruit.
I can't believe you didn't know the DLs. I'm really so in shock that you didn't know about
like
that.
I know about them. I guess I didn't know they were called DLs. Like on the DLs on the I guess
DLs.
maybe I've heard of it before.
You've heard of trade, right?
No.
Oh my god.
Trade?
Trade. Okay, so
no.
trade. Oh.
I thought it was like
I'm outing all the gay code. Okay, trade is what we call the guys that look super straight.
Okay.
But they're not.
Oh, okay. What? Who looks straight? What's like a straight looking person?
Like a straight passing man. Like, okay, if somebody says they're gay and you're like, oh, no way, that's a straight passing man.
I feel like I say things about everyone. Someone's like, oh, he's gay. I'm like, no, he's not.
Well, you look at me and you're like, that's yeah, exactly, exactly.
Okay, so
yeah. So we call those guys like we say, oh, that's your trade.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love
like,
that.
Oh, that trade over there is cute. That's how we say it.
Okay, that's cute. So it's kind of like fish and stuff like that. Fish is like
fish, exactly. Yeah, fish.
I feel like
wow,
fish.
You're so fish.
Yeah, I'm kind of fishy. I feel.
No, you are very fishy. Trish like fish. No, yes. So it's like
That's
so we'll say like trade.
Trade. I love that. Do you say that on the apps or in real life? Like, would you vocally say that?
Everywhere, all the time.
Okay, but you don't go on apps like the dating apps like Grindr.
No,
and stuff.
I stopped. When I want attention, I will, but then I get grossed out because then it's like ugly old men that come. And
I loved old men.
No, it's ugly old men.
Okay.
Yeah, not hot old men. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
And I literally put in my bio like, if you're ugly, like please.
Do you put that?
Yeah.
That's smart. You should tell them. You should be upfront.
No, they still come in hot, real hot. Yeah. I like downloaded Tinder like last month. And I already have like 1,000 likes or something. I'm like, I'm not even. Wow. That's too much. I'm not gonna go through that. I'm like, I'm gonna give it to my assistant. She can go through it.
Do you?
Yeah, no.
I love going through. Yeah, apps are my favorite. Like that's like I don't miss it, but I miss going through it. Like it's kind of fun
for a while. I'll be bored and I'll be like, let's see who's cute.
Yeah.
But then I get too bored and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Over it. Yeah. Do anyone think you're a catfish ever?
I've never been told that. I mean, am I a catfish?
No, because like, you look like someone who wouldn't be on those apps. Like you look like a celebrity. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, are they ever like, wait, is this actually you in the photo?
Well, they do this thing now where like they give you a blue check mark, but in order to like get that blue check mark to verify you, you have to like the app makes you like take videos and photos of yourself to verify though that's you in those photos. So when you're scrolling through the app and stuff like Tinder or whatever, then if they don't have a blue check mark on their thing, then it's like, ooh,
they didn't
careful.
verify themselves.
Yeah, they didn't verify themselves, so that might
smart.
be a catfish.
So someone can't just use photos of you. And,
yeah, no, they can't.
Oh,
but if there is photos of me on those apps and it's not a blue check mark, then it's not you. Not me.
And have you met up with people from there?
No, I'm not that kind of girl.
Yeah.
No. I'm too
smart.
scared of that.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes if I find a really hot guy, I'll be like texting them and then just for funny, but then they'll be like, let's meet up, and I'll block them. I'm like, just kidding.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm like, just kidding. I was literally just bored. It was a joke.
Yeah. No, I don't think
I could do meetups. No.
Yeah, it is scary. That part of that world is like terrifying.
Or like coming into my home or me going into theirs. Like it's scary. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I used to do that all the time, and I always think like that was probably so dumb. But I guess people do it. But you're smart not to. I know a lot of people that do it. And it's crazy. Yeah,
like a new guy every day, and it's like, oh my god. Wow.
There was a horse. There was like girls in like downtown LA. It was like a string of them that were getting like unalived by people they met. Yeah.
Here? Downtown LA?
Yeah, it was like downtown LA. It was like two girls in a row.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it was like, so I hear those stories. I'm such like a paranoid person, so when I hear stuff like that, I was like, oh my god, don't go on the dating apps and stuff. But I mean, the chance of that happening.
Yeah, it's like
low. But I saw one of your TikToks that you're like not about dating. You're like, I'm about the money now. I'm not about dating. I gotta get my hustle.
That's on my spam. Oh my god, you really deep down. Oh, wow. Yeah, I say that because I'm pissed off at a guy. Okay. And so then I'll go on there and I'll rant. And the reason it does is because they love it. And there's a lot of people out there that are feeling like that too.
Yeah, that's true. The relatableness.
But yeah, I'm really trying, like, I don't know. Guys are really annoying. Like, they will just, like, play around. Like, sometimes I'll, like, really fall in love with a guy and then it's just, like...
Well, because you're dating the older ones. You gotta date, like, 20-year-olds.
No.
The 20-year-olds
Obviously, yeah, 20 years old.
Because my issue was I always date people in 50s and you think they're serious and, like, I want to marry you and all stuff like that. And then it's like they waste 4 years of your life and you're like, why did you string me along this
so
whole
you're like
time?
that too. You'll meet a guy and you're like, oh my god, I want to, like, marry you already.
Oh, wait, right away.
Okay, that's how I am.
Well, Taurus energy.
And it'll just waste my time.
Yeah, and that's what's annoying. That's
so annoying.
And I would go for older guys because I thought, oh, that's what, like, I want. But
and that's why I go on those apps and I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna just go chase my bag. I'm done with guys.
Yeah. That's the way you gotta be.
To me, they're a distraction.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like, I got ready to meet up with you when I could have been filming 3 videos right now.
Well, you could do it at the same time while you're getting ready to meet up with them. You do a video talking about going out on a date because that's your job.
No, I don't like doing that.
Wait, you don't? I thought you do. Like, get ready.
I feel like my persona online is not a dating person.
That's true. You're very much like, this is how I'm doing my makeup. What do you call it? Daus glam. You're like, this is my makeup.
But like, even though I feel like Daus Mendoza online is very like hot girl summer. Like he's always in hot girl summer.
Right,
you know?
right. What's the real Daus?
I can't see him like making boyfriend videos like ew.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I feel like he totally could. Who's you Daus? The boyfriend Daus? Like, what's the difference between you and the Daus online?
Oh, they'll never see boyfriend Daus.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It'll just be me and him and that's it on the sidelines. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna keep everything private?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. I think that's like the number one thing I'll always keep private boyfriend stuff. Just because they ruin it. Yeah. I've seen so many relationships be ruined. It's like, okay, I can barely even get a guy now. Imagine when I do get one and then I put it online and then it gets ruined right away. I don't want that.
It'll always happen. And they'll like harass them nonstop. It happens to every single one of my relationship.
Or like if he does something bad, I don't want them going after him or, you know.
That's when they research everything. If there's something in his past.
I do something bad on accident and then they come after me. So it's like, let me just
No, you're unproblematic. That's what we talked about. I'm like, when I was like, again, I do these deep dives and I'm like, there was not one hate comment, hate Reddit, nothing, which is like wonderful. And you were like. I keep the shit
talking in the car with my friends.
So smart. Yeah. You're 18 and you get it. And I wish I learned that 18 years ago because I'm like, here I am, 35 still.
No, I loved it. That's what brought you today. You're iconic. Everything.
Well, thanks. You're very smart.
I think it's just because you're very honest. I'm very honest too. I just... Not online. I keep it real cute. Yeah.
You keep it cute. I love that. Because I feel like that's where people get in trouble. And you're like, my comments are just, oh, you're pretty, you're skinny. You're like, well, I want to hear something else. I was like, how awful just to get pretty, skinny comments. I love it. So what's a normal comment section? You scroll through. What's it look like? Just
you're pretty,
beautiful.
You're skinny. Wow. Oh my God, your waist. Body goals. Yes. Da, da, da.
And you're like,
or some will be like, live, love, laugh. Daus. I love those.
Ooh.
I want to get that on my wall. Live,
very
love, laugh.
Very millennial.
Daus.
Live, laugh.
I love Daus. Favorite influencer. I'm so obsessed with you. Da, 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 things like that.
Is Daus your real name? I love it.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Something?
I think it means either God or Jesus.
Really?
God.
Oh, you know? Oh my
you
gosh.
know?
How do you know that?
Wow. Oh my God. Finally, somebody that knows.
Yeah. Did you not know?
No, I knew, but every time I saw somebody, they're like, "Oh, what language?" And I'm like,
"What language is it? Spanish?"
Spanish. Yeah, it means God.
Yeah.
Some people
okay.
It's like not Mexican Spanish. It's like different
Spanish.
You know how there's like different kind of Spanish. I think there's like Spain Spanish, and then there's like there's so many kinds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always confusing to me because they always like, okay, this is.
My mom said she heard it in a Spanish movie, and then I think it was spelled differently though. I think it was spelled Dous.
Okay, and your.
But she said it was pronounced the same. But yeah, she said like when she was in the hospital bed, she was like, "Oh shit, like how do you spell it?" So she kind of just sounded it out.
It's such a cool name. It's such a memorable name. I found you recently actually through one of my makeup artists, Damien.
Yes.
Yeah, he was talking about you, and I was like, the name sounded so cool. And I had seen you, but I hadn't like followed you yet. And I was just like, oh, it's such a cool name. And it's like they just remember it, you know? So you like go and you find it because I just knew it and I was like, oh yeah, okay. I kind of love it. I love the whole thing because your whole vibe. And I was just like, yeah, because I told you this before we started, I don't follow I've never followed beauty influencers. Yeah. None, just because I'm not good at my own makeup. I just never. But you
always do glam, right? All the time.
I always do glam, yeah. Well, for like this, I mean, in my day-to-day life, I never wear makeup. I look a little bit like a troll, but I never really follow. But there is just something, I just love your online persona because even your Get Ready With Me, they're just fun. I don't know. They're not like, even though some of them are tutorial-esque, like they're just like fun. And I
try to give them variety. You know what I mean? Like I try to do like the very like the reviews and then the tutorials. Those are very more like in your face, like screaming like this new product, just you know what I mean? And then I try to keep it to like where my Get Ready With Me's are more me, like more like God, I just woke up. You don't need more me, you know?
Yeah, I love
story
it.
time kind of like vibes
With your cat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's your cat's name?
I have the white one. His name is Phantom. Yeah. He's a year old. And then I just got a new one. It's a girl and her name's Persephone.
Oh my gosh, so pretty. Is it like the like Greek mythology Persephone? Is that why, or is it different?
Everybody was saying that, but I was thinking of Monster High. There's do you know Monster High?
Everyone's been talking about Monster High lately. Yeah, I didn't know these were such icons.
No, they're iconic. I love them. There's these two twins in Monster High. One of them's Persephone, the other one's Meowlity. And the girl Persephone one she's gray and she has like these white stripes. And I was like, my cat she's gray, she has white stripes, so Persephone. And plus the second I picked her up, she started purring. So I was like, this is perfect. Name for her.
Is it like Persephone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Purr Stephanie.
I love it. Yeah. I love the meaning behind it.
Yes. And also I have a dog named Prada. So all three of their names are P's.
Oh my God, that's
cute. So PH for Phantom, and then Persephone, and then Prada.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm like a real like dad.
I know. Do you take care of them all by yourself?
My dogs, I left them at home. My dog, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was too much.
In
LA,
here. Yeah.
In an apartment, no, I couldn't.
Yeah, animals in general are very difficult. I can never take care of them. They're so hard, but...
Like moving here was so overwhelming, and then having a dog on top of that, I couldn't. I sent him back home with my mom. I was like, please take care of him.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's something to get you a fresh start. When did you move? You moved here at 18 because I saw your vlog of moving here.
Okay, so I turned 18 May 8th, and then graduated school June 2nd, and then moved to LA June 12th.
Wow.
It was like very back to back.
I love it. That's what I did. I did the same thing. I flew out the day of my graduation. I flew out like May like 20th.
I wanted to do that.
Yeah, I was like, bye. I didn't go to my graduation party. I was like, bye, I don't care.
I almost didn't. I was so over it already by that time.
I relate to you in that way, like the small town. I've never been back since graduation. I was just like, I'm over it.
It's so crazy because like I remember in middle school, even freshman year up until like my junior year, I was like, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to live in LA, but I was like, how am I going to leave my friends? How am I going to leave my family? You know what I mean?
Right.
Once I got to like senior year, I'm like, I'm so over everybody. I want to get out of here.
What was it? Just in general, just it's too small for you? Just in general,
yeah.
Yeah, because you were popular. You were homecoming king.
Yeah.
Where I was also homecoming queen. So.
Shut up.
I was like,
my God.
So that means you were popular.
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
You're like, I wanted to leave even though everyone loved me.
I wasn't just popular because of social media, okay? I was always popular.
Okay.
Honestly, like, let's be honest. I was always popular. In middle school, I was very popular too, just because I was my fashion. I would wear fur coats to school. Like,
and they
it was
loved
insane.
It.
They lived for it, honestly.
Oh, okay.
They all knew me. I was like 1 out of 2 gay boys in that school, in my middle school. I got to freshman year, and I honestly, my first week at freshman year, I kind of like broke down a little bit because I was like, nobody knows who I am. Like in middle school, I was so popular, and then I got to high school, and it's way bigger. So I literally like cried on the bathroom floor, and I was like, nobody knows who I am. Like I'm not popular anymore.
Oh my gosh!
Give it a month or two, I'm popular again.
Popular. Wait, so you went but it's still all in your village. Middle school is the village, and high school is the village.
Yeah. So elementary, middle school, high school. I think my village has 3 high schools, so it's not that tiny.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, 3 high schools, and then all the other high schools are like more towns over.
Okay, and so then when you got to high school, you won people over with your fashion and personality and all that. That's amazing.
Like, that's Daus, you know.
I love that. I love that like being different was like celebrate. I feel like when I was in school, like being different, like people like hated you. Like I wore something crazy. They're like, ugh.
Wasn't the best thing ever. Like the girls lived for it. But there's some guys that didn't. But I really didn't care.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
In general, do you care what people think about you?
I really don't.
Never.
Lately, I have a little bit.
Wait, really? Like what? Because like people don't hate on you. So what is it?
For example, I want to know his job. And I was on live one night. There was only 200 people in my life. It was like 3 a.m. in the morning. And I told them, I was like, you guys, I want to get a nose job. And everybody was like, no, don't. And I was like, okay. And that's like the only time I actually cared about like things like that. It's like, okay.
Oh, but that's like such a nice thing. They're telling you like your nose is great.
But it's like, I guess.
What did you want people to say? Like, yes, fix that. Like nose.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Okay, maybe you're right.
Perfect. It is perfect in real life. Like it is a perfect
I
nose.
really don't care what people say, honestly.
Okay, so sometimes
I will probably for like 2 seconds, but then I'm like over it.
That's amazing. I wonder what your other signs are. Do you know your moon signs or anything?
I know my rising is Leo.
Okay,
So,
that makes sense.
Taurus, Sun, Rising, Leo, and then I know I have like another Taurus somewhere in there. I think Moon.
Okay.
I think my Moon is in
Earth
Taurus
sign.
too.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
And then I have another Leo and then a Scorpio somewhere in there.
Oh, wow,
I don't know like what moons, what planets and
yeah,
shit,
all those
but,
I don't know either.
Yeah, but I see them. I know they're in there.
Because that's very different than me. I like care so much what people think, and I'm just like, God, I wish I could be that mental.
Are you a Snapchat girly?
I don't have Snapchat.
Okay.
Everyone keeps telling me to Snapchat.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, why?
Because on Snapchat it tells you. There's like this new thing on Snapchat, so that's why I'm saying I know because it'll like say like you're a Taurus, and then you swipe. And then it shows you all the planets and like it gives you like an explanation of like what you are, like or what that sign is. So that's what I'm saying. Like I know one of them is a Taurus. The next one over is like rising a Leo.
Wow.
And after that, I think it's another Taurus and then a Scorpio. I don't know.
God,
I don't know.
Snapchat's so advanced.
No,
telling
they
you all
are
that.
advanced. There's so much. Yeah, you can like track people on Snapchat.
Are you getting paid on there? Wait, you track people?
Yeah, there's like Snap Maps, and then you can see where all your friends are at. If they let you see them. There's like an option.
That sounds terrifying.
Well, there's an option. I only have it on for 3 of my friends.
Why?
Two of them are here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you know where they're at. But why? Why do you need to know where they're at?
I don't care about where they're at, but they love tracking us. They
Just
they
for
love
fun?
tracking each other. Yes.
Really? So you just like...
you're gonna see the comments. A lot of people like keeping tabs on each other.
That's wild.
There's a whole app just to track your friends. Like your whole friend group can go into that app and you can create groups in that app. I don't know what the app is called.
Oh my God, I would not want...
What is it called? Life 360, and they just track each other. I never understood it. I guess these bitches have nothing better to do than to watch where their friends are going.
I would never do it because I just lie all the time. Oh, I'm out. I'm at the grocery store. They would just see me at my house.
Yeah. That's how they get caught up. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. No, that's not for me. Even as we never track each other. They say for safety, but I'm just like, I don't want to be tracked ever.
Oh, my mom has my tracking all the time, and my brother.
Okay, but I guess that's good. I guess that's good because like
just because I'm over here, and my mom tells me she'll be like seeing like when I leave home and stuff like that.
But she's like, hey, I see you.
Not texting me. She's not like that.
Okay.
But like I'll go back home and then she'll be like, hey, where were you this day? Da da da.
Oh my
or like
gosh.
I'll tell her, hey, I was doing this and that. And she was like, I saw you left your house. Da, da, da. And I was like, oh,
wow. You left your house at 1 a.m.
Yeah, I forget that I have my tracker on for. I don't really care. My mom is super sweet, super nice.
She's
I mean,
open.
You saw my girl these. I was going out at like 16, like
Right.
to every single party.
Yeah. So she's a very just.
She
chill.
trusts me a lot. She knows. Well, she sees how like you're very mature. She sees how mature. She sees how mature I am. So
you never got into trouble as a kid.
Oh, of course. Elementary school, I was the worst.
Wait, what? In elementary?
I was
what are
a
you doing?
troublemaker.
Oh.
I had to literally.
Doing what?
I was such a bitch. I was.
In elementary school?
I would bully the kids, not gonna lie. But you know why? There's a whole thing behind it, okay? I would bully the kids because for a while I got bullied. And then I was like, okay, well, the only reason to not be the bully is to be the bullied.
Right, they do say that, right.
Or the only reason to not be bullied is to be the bully.
Right, that's how you get out of it.
I was bullied first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, even into middle school, I was the fucking bully.
Okay, so you switch. What year did you switch? You were bullied, and then what age are you switching to being?
First, second, I was bullied, and then third, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start bullying these bitches. I would make the sixth graders cry, and I was like in 4th grade.
Wow, how? What would you say to them?
No, I can't say it online.
Wait, was it like mean? Like,
okay,
about their
I'll
looks?
say a few. Just remember, this is not me anymore. Okay, I'll say a few. One time, there was a skinny girl, super skinny.
Okay. Love.
Very skinny. I love, right?
Yeah.
Now we love it. But back then, I don't know. She told me something and I was like, you're so skinny. And I was just like, pencil legs, twig, like in her face, like telling her.
I'd be like, thank you.
I know. Now I'd be
Such a
like,
compliment.
thank you.
Yeah.
But back then, she started crying.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
did you feel
sad.
bad or no? You're just like, whatever. Did she bully you?
She told me something, then I told her something back.
What'd she tell you?
Worse. I don't remember.
Oh.
I blocked those bad memories out. I don't remember what people tell me. Yeah.
Okay, I love
and then
it.
one time we were during PE and I made this kid cry in front of everyone.
Oh my God.
I was
Being
just,
with
I
your
don't
words?
know why. I just wanted to pick at him. I was bored. So I was like, did you just shit your pants? You just shit your pants. Everybody, oh my God, he just shit his pants.
God.
Yeah. And I swear I will go up into the face. I'm like, you just shit your pants. You smell. Oh my God. Yeah. But just imagine me like this tall, the other kid like that tall, and me just like, you just shit your pants.
Where did you get the confidence?
Clearly from that, bullying
That's
kids.
amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Even back then, I'd be so scared to say that to anyone. You remember?
Oh, okay, so it got to the point where I was even such a troublemaker in class. Stupid. Okay, like I would throw pencils. I would like, one time I broke a pen out of a pen. The ink came out, and we were all working on like this work, and I splashed on this girl's work.
Why?
Just for the
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you ever get karmatic energy back at you after all
No,
this?
I mean,
Wow. Oh my God. And you're
I'm
like,
here now, so.
that always happens though. Sometimes I think it just doesn't. Oh, I guess you were young.
I would pray to God at night to forgive me though.
You would?
I would.
Okay. And did you mean it?
Sometimes I would really cry and I'd be like, God, like, why am I like this? Why am I such a bully?
Oh my God.
But I think it truly was to protect myself because I was getting bullied a lot.
Okay.
So.
Did you ever write them a letter now and be like, hey, I called you
No.
pencil legs? Maybe you should. Sorry, pencil legs and Visalia. It's a great thing
No,
now. We all want that Ozempic.
I wonder if they remember it. I wonder.
I'm sure they do. Not everyone lets it go. I remember my bullies when I was a kid. I remember all of them.
Oh my God. One time I got into really, really, really big trouble, like almost suspended. Because this girl was like telling me something in these like tables. Again, elementary school, okay?
Oh my God.
I don't know why I even knew this, but I called her white trash.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, that's bad, right?
Is it? I don't know. To me, it's not. I don't know.
I don't know, but I called
think
her.
they're like worse things you could probably call someone.
I called her a bitch and I called her white trash. She told me something though. She told me something really mean.
But you don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay, so it didn't affect you that much. I don't think white trash is. I don't know. To me, I'm like, well, that's just what just what you are. Not me, but I'm just saying. But I feel like it's. I don't know. Maybe it is derogatory. I don't know.
I don't know, but I got so much in trouble. But actually, the principal at that school like really respected my mom. Like I don't know.
Oh.
Like I said, I didn't grow up rich or anything.
Yeah.
So and my principal knew. Well, all my two older brothers went to that same school too.
Okay.
So the principal knew like all of us.
Okay. And
my
they were
oldest, and then the middle, and then me. So she cut me a lot of slack.
Okay.
And my mom would tell her all the things that are going on at home. So she cut me a lot of slack.
What was going on at home?
Well, a lot of things with like my dad and stuff like that. He was never a really nice guy. So.
Okay, so your dad was also living with you.
He was. It was very like off and on with him and my mom. There was like so many. He was in like Mexico because he wasn't born here.
Okay.
He was in Mexico, and then he came into my family. I mean, he came back into my life when I was like, I don't remember ages. I go by the grades that I'm in.
Right. Yeah, I totally feel the same. Yeah.
So okay, I think in like third grade he was in my life. Left. Fourth grade I was good, and then he came back fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and then freshman year also, and then left sophomore. But that year we left the household.
Oh, okay.
We were just fed up.
So you're like, he stayed there and you're like, we're going.
Yeah, she was done.
Okay.
But obviously, between all those times, it was always off and on, my mom and him. It was always fighting and things like that.
Okay.
Like really bad fighting.
Like just really loud and you heard it.
Yeah, all the time. Even with me, sometimes because I was gay, he was never accepting of that. So it was like really bad all the time.
Oh, well, then there's some explanation behind it. Because I was just like, you just bully people to bully.
Yeah.
So you
well,
I get that.
Too.
Yeah. So
maybe
then,
it reflects of what's going on at home. So
no, totally. So then your principal.
So be nice to the bullies, you guys, because you know what's going on at home.
But I do feel that way. There's sometimes where even the online bullies, I get like a lot of hate. And so like then sometimes I'm like, you know what? There's probably something going on. Because I wasn't like a bully, but I definitely was like a mean girl for some time online.
We love being mean girls though, sometimes.
Because it's very easy. I'm very much like you, where it's like almost like a defense mechanism or something like that, where I'm just like, also I was super unhappy. I was like single my whole life. I was miserable. I was just like the worst. So anytime anybody was happy, I just like wanted to like drag them down.
Oh, I wasn't like that.
That was me.
I wasn't like, oh, you're happy, I hate you. No, nothing like that.
But no, right. As a child, it's different because you just have this home life and you're just like.
For me, it was more like, I'm bored. I'm going to bully you kind of vibes. As a child,
No, but there is probably some, I'm not a psychologist, but there's probably some psychological thing where it's like you hear the fighting.
Now that you said that, I think it was that.
That makes more sense. Because at first I'm like, oh my God, you just bully people just to bully.
No, I think it was a lot of that. Had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, and when he was there, wasn't like, do you have happy memories of him or it's just all?
A few, but very few, And I think my mind really blocks off, like I said, you know how you were saying, like, what did that girl tell you in order for me to, my mind blocks off all the bad things.
Right, what is that called?
It's so weird.
It's
called something, but there's a lot of bad things that I don't remember, like that what he would do. That sometimes when I like think too much about my past and I really deep dive into that, I'm like, oh crap, I will literally start crying and like tearing up, and I will get sad. Because I'm like, oh God, like that all really happened. Like, shit,
I don't remember that. There's so many parts to this day where I'm in therapy and I'm like, oh my God, like I forgot that happened. Like I completely blacked out.
That's how I am too.
And it's scary. And the older you get, when it comes back to you, it's like actually so terrifying. And you're just like, wait, I remember this, or did it happen? Did it not? Like it's
So now,
so
now I just think like, God, like I hate him. I absolutely hate him so much.
You don't have any communication with him. Any communication.
Now. One, he did try communicating with me whenever I moved to LA, like the first month. He called me from a whole different number because I have him blocked on every number, everything. And he called me from a whole different number, and I was like, hello, and it was him. And he was just saying, he speaks Spanish, so he said like, hola Daus, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, I'm glad you know that.
No, you know that.
Too.
No, I was like, I hung up and blocked that number.
Oh, you knew it was him?
Yeah, well, I know his voice. Yeah, it was him. And then I called my mom right after, and I was like, Mom, my dad just called me. And then obviously my mom, she was like, how do you feel? And I'm like, how do I feel? F him. I don't want to hear his voice. You know what I mean? Like, I want to throw up. I just heard his voice, you know?
Yeah, so maybe, do you think he saw your success? Like he sees you online? And,
oh, definitely.
So he sees you at like New York Fashion Week in Coachella, and he's just like, "Oh, time to call."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, he has money. Let me call him."
Ooh, that happened. I always hear that story for people.
I think he's very smart. Honestly, he's a very smart guy. Like, who is a freaking what's it called? What are they called? Oh, an immigrant. Like, how can somebody be an immigrant and then be like, "Oh, this woman is so pretty. Like, let me marry her to have a child, and that child will soon be 18 years old and get me papers."
Oh, so you think he planned
I really
like
think
a
he
plan?
had an entire plan.
Oh,
because I don't think he ever loved my mom. Honestly, he would always cheat. Oh, it's a whole thing. Yeah.
Is your mom American?
Oh, yeah, she is. She was born here.
But so he could get a green card through that, right? They got married?
Sadly, I think now he was able to get a green card just because they were married for so long. I think like 14 years.
Oh, yeah, I think you can get it. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
For, like, what they went through. I was like, I don't know how my mom did it. And I asked her, I'm like, how? Like, why? And she just says, like, she just really loved him.
Yeah.
I think in a way they grew up together, you know what I mean? They were together for 14, 15 years.
Okay.
So.
And they had 3 kids together, so obviously.
No.
Oh, okay.
My mom is up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
No shame in that at all.
I live for it.
Okay,
I love that she has
so you have half siblings.
all different dads.
Okay. Yeah, I have a half sibling sister that I'm like, that's my sister. You know what I mean?
I live for it though.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
everything.
Yes. Because I will never understand somebody that could be with a guy for like 15 years and then have like 6 kids with them. I'm like, do you not get bored of the same?
You would think that.
Of the same eggplant every day? Like, come on, switch it up every year.
I don't think you do. I think when you're like in love with someone, I think it's like, you can make it exciting each time.
Well.
You just have to.
No, you sure can. Yeah.
At 18, I was like you. 18 to like 30, just do all the eggplants you want, and then after a while, just like, this is like not fun anymore.
I'm like the kind of person who's like, I want to try it all. I don't want to die like only doing one thing.
Right.
You know?
So you have
I want to travel. I want to try every flavor.
Yeah. You have to be careful too, like really using careful, you and
I've
just
had a
all
few
the
guys
stuff.
where now that I look back at it, I'm like, he was low key using me. Like he looked.
Even if they don't want to be an influencer, they might be using you for like a lifestyle or just something.
It's so weird. I had a guy that I was talking to in New York, and whenever I went to New York Fashion Week, I saw him, and it was just so weird because there would be moments where he was like, "I want to see somebody come up to you," and I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I want to see somebody like take a picture with you. Like I want to see how famous you are."
Oh, red flag.
Literally, it turned me off. I was like, ew. Like, why do you want to see that? And low-key, he had a TikTok too, and he wanted what I have.
Oh no.
So that really turned me off. And when I came back home, I'm just like, I really like stopped talking to him.
Yeah, that's like a weird thing because it's like one thing to like think it's cool, like when someone gets recognized. Cause I love to date famous people back in the day. And it's like, ooh, but you would never say it to someone because that's like ick. Like don't say it. You know what I mean? Just be like chill about it.
So you could have easily kept that in your head, and I would have just.
He showed his real true colors.
Real self,
Did you take him somewhere? Were you like in an event or just out in public in general?
No, just out in public.
Okay.
Yeah, I let him take me wherever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't like when you go to like New York Fashion Week and Coachella, do you bring dates with you or no?
No, well, sometimes I'll bring a friend or two. But like for example, New York Fashion Week, I went with my managers, and then with which she's an influencer, but she's also my friend, and she's also in the same management company as me.
Okay.
So we kind of all went as a group together, and it was super fun.
How did you even get invited to that? I think that's amazing. You're so
New York
young.
Fashion Week?
Yeah.
My managers, I don't know how they did it. I think I told them.
Okay,
I think
I wanna
like
go.
a month before, I was like, I know
Wow.
New York Fashion Week is coming up. I want to go.
Wow.
I was like, make it your main priority. I want to go.
That's like
And they were like, I swear we got invited like a week before.
wow,
By
that's
Canon.
like powerful.
Love you, Canon. Oh, no, we love
have the
Canon.
cameras, all three.
Yeah, super like last minute. They were like,
Wow.
let's take Daus out. And we're like, okay,
I'm
period.
like, that's a powerful manifester for real. I don't know if you believe in that, but when you speak something, it happened.
I have been manifesting
Really?
my whole life. I wake
Without
up.
even knowing.
I have a whiteboard next to my bed. I write everything down. I wake up. I see it. I erase it now that they came because I don't let nobody see my manifestations. You know?
I'm the same. I'm very secretive with mine. I have
Very
it in a
secretive.
journal. I
One
write
time,
every day.
like, I forgot to erase it, and me and my friends all came home from partying, and they were all like there, and
They're like, what is this?
They saw it. Yeah. The good thing is, it was people I trusted, like Louis. You know Louis Castro?
Yeah.
Okay, I really trust him.
He
and
did a
everything.
great Cali
So he
cheese.
saw it. Oh my God,
So
he
good.
killed that.
I love that look. I was like, oh my gosh.
So he saw it, and he was like, "Oh my God, like like that's so dope."
Okay.
I erased it in front of him. He was like, "No." He was like, "Don't erase it. Why'd you erase it?" I was like, "No, like nobody's supposed to see it." He's like, "No, bitch." He was like,
They were supportive.
He told me, he was like, "Own that shit. Like if that's what you want, like you go get it."
Do you have like a wild one out there that you're like, this would be crazy to somebody?
I have the wildest. Yeah.
Can you say one?
No, I can't.
No, but if you could manifest it so big right now, if you say it out loud.
No, but especially online, people like just I feel like even the thought of people saying or thinking like that's a wild thought. I feel like even that is bad energy, you know?
Oh, I see. I see
that.
what you're saying. I always just say like, I want to be on a talk show. I want to be on White Lotus. I want to start in a movie with Quentin Tarantino, like directing.
Yeah, no,
like,
you say it
you know
all
what
the time.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think
you're very much of like you say it to bring it to life. You know what I mean? I'm very much of like, I'm going to think about it all the time. I'm going to write it in papers.
Smart.
I have a whole book of just all my manifestations. I see it next to me in my bed all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
but
true.
I don't let nobody.
No, there's a lot of evil eye out there for sure. You have to like protect it. So I get that too.
Yeah.
That's cool though. That's cool because you just told your managers like I want to go to your fashion week and then boom, like the next week you're going.
It's so funny because
insane.
I've been hit up by like some of the biggest like management companies now, but I'm with this management that they're small, they're very small, but they are truly the best. Like they got me. Do you know UTA?
Yeah.
They got me to UTA.
You have an agent over there?
I have an agent over there. Yeah.
Wow.
Like a whole thing.
Are you gonna act?
I want to.
Oh my
That's
God. Okay, UTA.
It was one of the manifestations.
Okay,
I
because
want to,
I tell them all the time, like UTA is like the biggest agent, because like someone else we know just like signed with it. Yeah, it's like the biggest with WME. Those are like the big, and if you can even get a referral to be in there, because I've never had an agent. I've always wanted to act, to never get an agent.
But you have management, right?
Yeah, like I have managers that help me like sponsorships and stuff, but nothing like acting. But agencies are hard to get into more so than management companies.
But I got them not specifically for acting, just like they wanted them to get me bigger brand deals.
So that's what they,
and also they help with like the money stuff. Like they help like get me, I guess, more money from the brand deals.
Maybe so you're going for more mainstream, maybe like McDonald's and like those kind of things.
Yeah, no. Oh my god, I used to work at McDonald's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you love it? Because McDonald's is my favorite.
I loved it.
Oh, I love McDonald's.
I loved working there. The only reason.
Tell me all the secrets of McDonald's.
It's like a game. There's like an iPad thing. You're ordering your food and you tell me like, "Hi, I'm gonna give you." I'm just like, "Damn, do you want more?" Like, yeah.
Oh, did you say that?
No, I would be a little snarky sometimes just for fun, but
I love it. Oh my gosh.
I just hated wearing the hat. I loved the outfit. I hated the slacks.
The visor? You hated the visor?
I never liked the hat because of my curly hair. I hated it.
Oh, it would like flatten.
But I love the shirt. They're so comfortable. I used it to sleep all the time.
Was it the collared one? Is it with a collar or t-shirt? Oh, you had a t-shirt.
Those were for the managers.
All the ones that always have collars. I go there like literally every week and they always have a collared shirt.
Yeah, well, they're always like, "Oh, you're a manager now." They're so weird. I don't know.
Interesting.
But it's like an iPad, and there's like little emojis, and all the emojis have like hamburgers on it, and I'm just like, you know what gets complicated though? Whenever they're like, "Oh, can you take this out, put this in, do this and that?"
You hate that.
I'm just like, can somebody else take this order? Like, I'm not dealing with that.
Can you do that? Can you trade off?
Yeah. Sometimes
so
I'll be like, "Hey, like, this bitch is complicated. Come do it." Yeah.
I know. I feel like I'm a very easy order. I love McDonald's. I love role plays. I love doing like the drive-through role plays on ASM. It's so fun.
I used to love that as a kid. I used to love
to just
acting.
pretend to with your. I just love the. Did you wear a headset?
I did wear the headset.
I love the headset too. I was like,
I loved it too. But sometimes it would break, and I'd be like, hello, like, can you guys hear me? Yeah.
So when someone comes through the drive-through, what do they say?
I would say, "Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you?" Like something like that. Easy. I would have fun with it. All the other girls would say like, "Hey, like, what can I get for you?" But I would like, I loved it. It was like a video game for me. I was like, "Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you?" Like,
fun.
And I love going fast too. I don't know why.
Oh my god, yeah, you're actually a really fast speaker, and it's usually I can keep up. But I'm like, wow, you actually talk really fast. It takes me a minute to process it.
I know.
You might be
really?
faster. Yeah, because usually I can like listen, but you're fast.
You're one of the only podcasts that I really listen to because you talk so fast. I cannot with slow talkers. I get so bored easily. I get bored with men. I get bored with people. I get bored at school, and I get bored. Yeah.
We have something in common. We have so much in common.
Oh my god, do you get bored easily too?
Oh my god, I get bored easily. Slow talkers. I just can't. I'm just always like seriously, if someone doesn't finish a sentence, I'm like, go.
No,
like,
literally,
so
I'm like, I'm gonna try to finish it for you.
Yes,
like,
and that's what I do. But we both also worked McDonald's drive-throughs. Like I just love.
We used to work at McDonald's.
Just on ASMR, not in real life. But I love it. I would have loved to.
I thought you know, like, actually worked on, but I worked there for like I think 2 months.
That's a slay.
No, I worked there for 2 months because literally the only reason I quit, because I loved that job so much. But the only reason I quit was because the manager yelled at me.
For what? Not wearing your hat? Talking to like the customers or just to people?
To the people. Oh. But we were doing our job. I was like one of the fastest workers there. I was getting down. I was taking orders. I was like doing the drinks. And then I was like back there like bagging items. So there's one day where it was just me and one other girl at like 8 o'clock at night, which is when all the like, you know.
People are coming to get their food.
Or like they just got home from a party, stuff like that. So they're trying to get shit quick. So.
Oh my! How do you?
It was like crazy.
Why are the ice cream machines always down?
They're not down.
People just don't want to make them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the tea.
Sometimes I'd be like, "Oh, they're down."
No! Oh my god, that's worse
I've only
than
done that
bullying.
one time, but you know why?
Why?
Just because I was bored.
Oh my gosh!
I was bored, so I wanted to see their reaction whenever I said there wasn't. That was down.
And then would you be like, "Just kidding, it works"?
No.
Oh my god!
But then I give an ice cream to the girl behind them.
That's so...
Just for fun. I don't know.
I would cry. That's so devastating.
I would just get so bored that I'm like, you guys, yeah. But then when I do give them ice cream, I would fudge it up, like fudge it up, fill it to the brim, yeah. You know, like peanuts, everything, whatever you want.
That's
I think they even came through one time when I was working and I gave them like so many sundaes and stuff like that.
Can you give free food to your friends?
You're not allowed to, but I did it. Okay. They wouldn't let us eat on the job. I was trying to eat the fries while I'm working, and they wouldn't let me do that.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Like a little snack?
And the free food, you know how they say, like, oh, wherever you work, like, if you work at fast food, they'll give you free food? No.
You pay for it?
At McDonald's, well, they give us one free meal, but you know what the free meal was? A 4-piece McNugget with like a small fry and a small drink. I'm like, who?
Apple slices or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm like, who is this for? Like, I'm 6'2", baby. I need to eat. Like, you know.
No.
Yeah.
What's your go-to McDonald's order?
I don't eat McDonald's anymore after working there.
Wait, why? Because it's like nasty?
I wouldn't say it's nasty. I would just say it's weird. Like, I don't know.
Would you see how the nugget? You know they show the video of the nuggets with the pink cream and stuff?
Yeah, but it's frozen. I mean, we eat frozen food all the time.
I love frozen food.
Yeah, so it was never weird. There was a rat there one time.
No. did they have a B rating? Did they put it down? Like,
I think they were just like fighting to get it. Yeah, they're like getting a broom and trying to get it.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either.
Because we went to a restaurant. Well, favorite one had a rat run through it.
I mean,
was like,
imagine all the other stuff they'd be eating. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sprite, like, and what's in the Sprite from McDonald's? Nobody knows.
oh yeah.
Somebody was trying to come at me because I love wheat thins, and they like put the whole wheat thins thing. They were like, "Oh, wheat thins are actually super bad for you. Like they have this and this." I'm like, "Babe, you've probably had a Sprite from McDonald's. God knows what's in that."
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Oh my God, they come for you through the wheat thins. I feel like that's so healthy. That's like a healthy snack.
Right? Isn't it a healthy snack?
Okay, that's funny.
Have you tried them? They're so good.
No, I'm not a wheat thin person.
Oh.
It just sounds like something I wouldn't be interested in. I just like a potato chip.
Like, I don't. Oh no, yeah.
Yeah,
Love
you know, like
potato
a Lay's or something sounds better to me.
chips. Love Lay's. I don't eat a lot of chips, but if I do, it's gonna be Lay's.
Okay, because you
Lay's or Takis.
Have you talked? Oh wait, Takis?
But not like the real, not the real long Takis, like the new like wafer Takis,
Ooh,
the wavy ones.
Are they hot?
Yeah. You don't like spicy food?
I love spicy food, but I can't with the Takis. I like hot Cheetos. I don't like Takis. Takis are wild. The blue ones are made me like violently sick for like months at
I
end.
think I only ate them one time in like middle school.
It's just not pretty. I don't know how they make them blue. I don't know. It was a whole thing.
No, literally,
but
how do they make them blue? And then how does your tongue turn blue? And
your tongue turns blue.
Weird.
Everything turns blue. Like everything just it was scary.
Everything's blue. Wow,
yeah,
that's
it's like
creepy.
radioactive. I was like,
my God.
oh no.
That's wild.
It was wild.
Oh my
yeah.
God, one time I ate pink hummus.
Oh.
It was wild too. I was so
there,
scared.
too.
I was about to call a doctor and
was
be
that
like,
Century City?
why am I bleeding out? Yeah.
Oh, was it the Barbie menu?
Yeah.
At the Landwar Cafe?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're
Yeah.
just the same
Oh
person.
my God, no, yeah.
Wait, what happened?
I was like, it was coming out pink. Everything was coming out pink. And I was like, why is it red? Like, why is it pink?
What
Am
a
I bleeding out or
slay.
something? No. I was scared. I was like, why am I bleeding pink? Like, no, yeah. The beats, yeah.
Oh,
but it was
that's
like,
what it is.
and I was on my phone. I was going to Safari. I was like, is your poop supposed to be this color?
my
Like, no,
God.
yeah.
You can, like,
and then
go
they were saying like,
online.
oh, if your poop is this color, you have cancer. I'm like, I was like dying. I was like, wait, why is it pink? But then I was like, okay, maybe it's the beats. I finally got to one like little Safari thingy, and it said, oh, if you drink or eat something that has like red dye, then it'll.
No, okay.
You know, and I was like, oh.
The internet hates red dye. I got the little Spider-Man Whopper, and everyone's like, it has red 40
I love
in it.
red
I'm like,
dye.
what?
I
like,
love anything red dye.
Yeah, I don't think. Wait, but can you? Okay, if you don't want to talk about this online, we don't have to. But can you have that with your? You said you had IBS. Have you talked about that?
So no, I have actually never talked about it. And
We don't have to. We
No,
can
I
literally
want
cut it
to
out.
because
Okay.
people really think whenever they see me pour laxatives into my coffee and they're like, Daus, oh my God, like, are you trying to be skinny? I'm like,
That's
no.
what I thought when you said you took laxatives. I'm like,
no.
my gosh.
I generally have to take like laxatives to even like for my body to even work.
You're the opposite of what people think IBS is.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the opposite of whenever people say like, oh, I'm gonna drink a coffee, I'm gonna be pooping all day.
Right.
I'm gonna like eat this and I'm not gonna poop ever again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If we can we won't get too graphic anyways because it's YouTube. But like, how many days have you gone without?
Well, this was a long time ago. Now that I was introduced to laxatives, and now
Yeah.
that a doctor told me like, oh, take this many laxatives a day or like take this medication, it's better. But before, when I was younger, when I didn't know what was wrong with me with my body, you know what I mean? It was like a week without pooping. I've been to the hospital multiple times, and when I like in pain, really, really bad pain, like crying, screaming, and I get there, and they're like, oh, it's because you have poop in your stomach, and it's not coming out. I guess it's like. Yeah, it's just stuck there.
I used to say this story all the time. I'd go weeks without it, and people were like, that's impossible. And I was like, no. When I was a kid, I used to go weeks without going.
And I heard it's like really bad.
Yeah, but I was the same way. I'd have really bad stomach problems, but they never told me that when I went to the doctor. They would just give me like pills or whatever.
Yeah.
I never. But then
For the pain. They wouldn't even give you pills to like poop. Yeah, they'll just give it for your pain.
Right, exactly. I had to take like there was diet pills back in the day that made you like go, and I ended up taking those. Yeah, it was called like Ali, and it like. And it even had a warning that it made you like leaky. And so, anyways, that's what I took to like make it regular. But anyways, that's a whole other thing. So
you saw the losing weight label and you were like, yes.
yeah.
No,
I'm all about it. I'm like trying to get on that Ozempic now. I'm just like, God, everyone's on it right now, and I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of everything. I'm like, I'll
I think
probably
it's
the
so
1%
easy to get
dies.
in LA, but it's easy to get in LA.
That's what I heard, and I heard it was really expensive. I heard it's like $1,000
do you have
a
somebody
month.
that can-
No,
You don't?
I'm scared.
I have some.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
No. I'm saying
What?
I
you
know
have
somebody
you know
that has
someone.
somebody, and I got in contact for them for one of my family members.
Oh my God!
But-
For Ozempic?
Yeah, but I never. No, please. I'll disintegrate. I will literally. I'll
It's
collapse.
LA.
No, yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna be on Ozempic.
No, I know, but if I do, I'll literally collapse. Like I will become nothing. I don't think I could get any skinnier than this.
Oh man!
Yeah.
But do you love? Do you?
I
Are you?
love
you
being
love
skinny.
being skinny.
I'm
Yeah,
obsessed
okay.
with
So you
being
don't love
skinny.
being tall. You love being skinny. Yeah.
No, I
skinny.
love being tall too. Just not when it comes to men.
Okay, you like for the model, the aesthetic
I love
look.
being tall. I love being tall. I love being super skinny.
Oh yeah, being skinny. I know it's like such a
I
great
just hate
thing.
that people hate on it. You know what I mean? Like if you say you love being skinny, they're like, oh well, there's something wrong with you. It's like,
I love that you're honest about it because the world loves skinny and people want to be skinny. I love skinny. I'm Everyone loves skinny.
but it's like even some people like big people. Some people like being big, and who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like
that's amazing. I definitely don't. When people are like, God, I wish I loved being fat, but that's not the case. But
So
I
it's
love
like,
eating.
you know,
it's hard. I can't choose.
But I think as long as you love your own body, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. I think you get
There's
to a
always gonna be
point.
somebody commenting.
Yeah. It's like people that are like the age thing too. I always didn't want to get older. Now I'm like older. I'm like, I'm old. But I think that was epic. I think like with housewives and stuff like that, they were already skinny, but then they get so skinny. It's like the Kardashians. It's like
they got so skinny like under a year. Yeah.
So then you're just
when I think it started? I think
What?
it started whenever she was trying to fit into the Marilyn Monroe dress.
Oh, you think she could like?
I think she was like, how am I going to fit into this? I need something quick. She went to the doctors, and the doctors were like, hey, this is really severe and it's crazy, but we can give it to you. She took it, and she lost all that weight. She fit into the dress, but then she kept going. Because isn't Ozempic like you have to keep taking it?
Yeah, we just were talking to someone about this.
Yeah.
He's like, once you stop, you like gain it back. Yeah. So it's a lifetime commitment.
But it's like any diet pill. It's like anything in the world, right? Like,
right, like diet and exercise should be a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really.
It's like exercising. If you're gonna stop exercising, you're gonna lose the muscle.
Right, that's true.
So
yeah,
it makes sense.
I know it sounds complicated. I just want a magic pill that I can take once and that's it, and then I'm just skinny.
I mean, I used to be kind of big.
What?
I used to be very big, actually.
No. What do you mean very big? No. Yes. No. Big.
I would have my friends, my own friends would tell me, I love hugging you because you're so fat.
What?
Yeah. I used to be big.
She's saying no.
They're saying no because they're the nice friends. They weren't the friends that said that.
What's fat?
The friends that told me that.
Give me a.
I was chubby. I was 5'9", weighing like 150.
That's not chubby.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay,
I was 150 at like 5 years old.
Oh my god.
That's nothing. I wish I was 150.
I think what it also is just seeing how skinny I am now, and then looking back, I'm like, holy shit, I was huge.
Totally,
you know?
relative. Yeah, I actually don't. I like bigger people too when I like hug them. I'm like, oh, it's kind of squishy.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I don't like to admit it because I didn't like whenever people told me that.
Right.
But it is.
Yeah. You
also,
don't
you feel
tell.
more comfortable around bigger people.
Yeah.
I feel like, right?
Why did you whisper it?
I don't know. I feel bad. I don't want to be like bigger people. Like,
yeah,
you know?
I guess when you're skinny, it's like one of those things when you're fat, like you can say it, but I'm skinny. Yeah. I get you.
It literally
for
is
sure.
bad. They will tell me shit. They're like, Daus is like fat shaming. I'm like, oh my god, I just think.
I always do. I feel a little
The
more
internet's
comfortable
crazy.
too.
I told you I'm careful. You know.
Yeah. No.
They are. Yeah.
No, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it either. But the
skinny,
internet,
fat.
you know how they are.
Yeah, because I think it's just actually.
If I say the word fat, they're gonna be like, oh my god, you just fat shamed me. Like,
Yeah, I get you. People are very.
Yeah.
I feel like with skinny too. I always call people skinny, and I'm like, now it's like offensive to call people that. I'm like, I never mean it like derogatory. Oh, they're thin, they're small, but I think now just not. You can't come on anyone's anything, but
you really can't.
No. Yeah, but
I mean, it's. I guess it's fine because there's no really need to.
Yeah, right. Why?
Stay in your head.
I know. Yeah. Whenever I look at someone, I'm just like, I just think everyone's tiny. And like compared to me, I'm never look at someone like, oh, they're like huge or anything like that. But anyways,
yeah,
it's a whole thing. We got a whole tangent from the McDonald's.
No,
to this.
literally.
From nowhere
I'm like,
back
where
to
do we
you.
start? Wait, what was the first thing we were talking about?
Oh, I was trying to get back to your high school.
Oh, back to me, high school.
Yeah, because there's a whole thing. So were you on TikTok in high school?
Freshman year. Okay, so whenever you know, I told you how like my friend told me to start doing makeup. That was in my last year of middle school, so 8th grade. During that whole summer, I was like on my makeup grind. I was practicing doing makeup. The good thing is my mindset was I'm not gonna post any makeup until I get better at it because I don't want to embarrass myself.
Okay.
So I did. I really did get better at it, and I started posting on Instagram because at the time Instagram was the thing with like, you know, the beauty girls were like posting their videos on Instagram, things like that, the pictures, you know. So I was like one of those people. Like I would post the pictures, I would make Instagram videos, like cool transition videos and stuff. Then TikTok came out, and I was like, no, like I loved Musical.ly, so I was one of the girls that was like
lip syncing.
No, I was one of the bitches that like I hated TikTok. I was like, no, I'm not gonna use that app.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Like bring Musical.ly back. You know, I loved Musical.ly.
Oh my god.
And then after a year, I think like towards the end of my freshman year, I got on TikTok, but I got banned 3 times. This is my third account. Yeah, 3 times a charm. Because I was so young. I was like 14, 15 on TikTok, and they didn't allow that.
13. Oh no.
Well, they changed the rules so much. They were like going back and forth. They were like, oh, 14. Actually, no, 13. And then they're like, actually, now you can't go live until you're 18. So literally, they were going crazy with the rules. I'm like, okay, well, what do I do now? So I got banned at 14, again at like 15. But my followers were like, I got banned the first time at like 100,000 followers.
Oh no.
Second time I was at 300,000. So you could just imagine how. But you know what? I kept going.
Well, now you're like 4 million plus. So
yeah.
You got
the good thing
back,
is I kept going. I didn't stop because it was something I really wanted to do. So.
Yeah, because you wanted to. But you So what's interesting is you said you weren't even like passionate about makeup. Like it's not like it was your passion.
I was passionate about fashion my entire life. Like that was my thing. I as a child I would be like, well, first I wanted to be an actor and then a singer, and then I was like, fashion.
Oh my gosh, wait. So you wanted to be an actor, then you wanted to be a singer.
Yeah.
Can you sing? Are you a good singer?
No.
Okay.
I was just a child. No, I can't.
Oh, I bet you can. First of all, I love when people are humble because you know the people are like, "Oh yes, I'm a singer," and then they sing and it's like not that good. But I like when they're humble and then surprise
sing,
you.
But it's like no,
that's not true. I can't sing. I love singing, but I definitely can't. Like
you can sing.
No, I can't sing.
Yes, you can.
My auto-tune.
Yes.
If you heard me sing.
Oh my God, stop.
Okay, I love that you were. I love anyone who wanted to be a singer at one point because I think that's like the ultimate.
Yeah, I wanted to act. I obviously wanted to be in that industry. You know what I mean?
You should act. Like acting is definitely going to be in your future for sure.
Yeah, I really want to do acting. Okay. That was something that I was really big on. I was put into acting classes as a kid, but it was more like of a dancing acting. Like drama. What did they call it? Like
musical theater?
Like musical theater. That.
Okay.
I was in that as a kid for like a year.
Like what did you do plays?
But then my mom couldn't afford it, so we left. But yeah, I did plays.
It is expensive. Oh my God, what were you in? Do you remember?
I was in 2 plays. One of them, but it wasn't like, no, actually not plays. It was so weird. Oh wait, actually one of them was like a Grinch. It was a Grinch theme.
Okay.
I kind of remember the dance a little bit. I was like,
oh my God.
I was so
do you want
tiny.
to do it? Do you want to sing it?
No, but I remember like a little memory of like me on the floor starting, and I had to say something with the Grinch song, and I was like, not singing it, of course. It was like a lip sync
like
moment.
Acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like,
were you the Grinch or were you like a who?
No, I was like one of the little side dance characters. I think it was a who.
I love that. That's so cute. Okay, so then fashion. You want to be like a designer?
Fashion, that was hardcore fashion. Like I'm telling you, hardcore. Like in elementary, I would like have all these books of fashion designs. Like that was my thing. I wanted to go to New York. I wanted to go to like a fashion school in New York because obviously New York is the fashion place. That was really my goal until I got to like makeup. My goal was to go to college in New York.
And then so you're sketching. What, middle school? You're like a teenager?
Yeah, sketching. It was very much elementary fashion. Middle school, okay. I was already a teenager there, still into fashion.
How did that transition into makeup?
Well, my best friend at the time, she told me she was like, well, I was very like into the art stuff. So then she just told me that I should try doing makeup.
That's so wild.
It's so random, right?
So random.
We were literally just like walking down the halls on our way to art class, and for some reason she was like, "You should try doing makeup."
Wow! And how did you start? What was your first? On your friend?
At the time, we would do little YouTube videos. Okay, there's some out there of me vlogging in school.
I don't think I've seen this
one.
No,
you're not gonna find those. No, I think I even privated some, but some were on a different account.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was vlogging. My school. I was vlogging everything. I was a little YouTuber.
Oh my God, love.
And so then whenever she said that, I was like, okay, like let's do a fun makeup video. And I did. It was like me and all my friends who got in my room. And at the time there was this trend going around, and it was like where you have your friends like go to the store and they pick out one crazy item and you have to like use it in your makeup routine. So we all did that. So we were all 3 lined up, camera right there, and we were all just doing our routine. It was so fun.
What was the crazy makeup item? Do you remember?
Mine was the blue lipstick, and I still have it.
I love blue lipstick.
It was a blue liquid lipstick, yeah. I think I used it on my eyes or something. To like make eyeliner or something, yeah.
And that video is no longer up.
It's privated. It's there, but it's privated.
Put it up. Oh my gosh. Is it on the channel now? Because your channel now only has like a few.
I'll maybe put it up. Maybe. I'll think about it.
That would be great.
But it is on my same YouTube channel that I have now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's privated.
Wow. And were people like,
that's how it started.
This is great? Or were you?
No, it was nobody. It was probably got like 20 views or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
But was it good? Was it like, did you do good with the blue eyeshadow?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, really?
I thought you meant the editing was good. I was a very good editor back then.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's talent too.
The editing was good.
I can never edit.
But the blue eyeshadow, no.
It wasn't?
No.
Because usually
remember, that was the first time I got into makeup.
Right.
That was the first ever, because she told me to try doing makeup, and then we did that video.
But if you were like sketching, I thought maybe you could just naturally know how to do it,
Well, if you look at it, it was probably better than most first time.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah, but like, for me, I look back and I'm like, ugh.
No, I feel like it's good. My husband's an artist, and I had him do my eyeliner like the Idol, and he slayed it.
Oh my God, period.
In like one, and I was just like, and he's never done makeup before, so he does my foundation, my mascara, he does my lashes for me. Like he's way better at it than I am. So it's like just naturally when you're like a talented artist, I think like you know how to do a face,
Yeah.
But yours now is like really elevated. So would you practice on yourself? Like, did you enjoy wearing makeup?
On myself. I really enjoyed it, so I would always do eyeshadow. From that point, it was just always eyeshadow.
That's the toughest
Not really
one.
the base.
Yeah.
But I was so into it because I was a very artistic person. Mm-hmm. So eyeshadow was a thing I would play around with color, do all that, and obviously we were in that era too.
Yeah.
Of like crazy colorful eyeshadow. So I was always playing around.
Crease.
Yes, literally a cut crease. I think my first video was a rainbow look with like a cut crease, white cut crease.
That was so hard. I'm glad that era's over because I could never do one. I'm like, this is so difficult.
I live
for a cut crease. I just can't do it. It's so hard.
I think I have one on right now. It looks really good.
Yes, I love a cut crease now, but I did not do this. I had someone else, But
from there, I said I was doing Instagram, and then TikTok came out, and then I started doing TikTok videos. And then I noticed that like a lot of the YouTubers that would do like tutorials, they weren't doing that anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really stopped. It was more like of challenges and fun videos and reviews. And I was like, okay, well, these bitches don't know how to do makeup, so let me show them.
Yeah.
And I did. And that's what really boosted me, like showing them. I think my first viral video was like a how to curl your eyelash video. It got like 4 million views, and I was like 15.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know how to curl my eyelashes.
Oh my God. Actually, I did that video twice.
Why?
My first account. Remember I got banned? I did it on my first account. It got like 5 million views. And then after that account had its era, I got my new account. And then I was like, wait, that video went viral. Let me do it again.
Wow.
I literally tried to do the same exact video again. I did, and it went viral again.
You should do one now and see what it would do.
Do another one.
No, 50 million. Recently? Like, how recent was that?
No, long time ago.
Do
but
one, like,
this account.
today?
Each account has one.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to curl my eyelashes, and I don't even know how a makeup artist do it. Like, if they put one to my eye, I, like, can't do it. I don't know. It's so difficult.
I don't know how makeup artists do it either, because whenever I do people's makeup, I tell them, curl your lashes, girl. I can't.
Oh, yeah, because it's like, how do you...
I don't want to pinch you on accident, or I do put on their lash, but like the curling and the mascara, I'm like, I don't want to.
I've seen like someone's eyelid flip, and I'm like, ever since then, I'm like, no, I never want that thing near my eye.
What?
Like, they like flip the eyelid. You saw like the skin.
They go like that. I think Tana used to do that. I saw an old video of her going like into her eye, and then she did. Yeah,
looks like it hurts so bad.
she would put mascara on, and then she like curl it.
I
like
it doesn't
that.
bother them or anything like that, but I don't know.
I don't do that.
I love that your TikToks now are kind of reminiscent of that era. You know what I mean? You kind of have a little bit of the old school beauty blogger.
Yeah, I like to give a little of everything.
Yeah,
because I don't want. I get bored of things, so I don't want people to get bored. You know what I mean?
No, you have a good variety. Did you watch beauty influencers growing up or not really?
Yes, I did. I watched a lot of Bretman Rock and like Louis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're friends with Louis.
I know, yeah.
That's so cool.
And I'm mutuals with Bretman Rock. We've never met, but
I love he's like
Bretman.
everywhere. He's on all the covers and magazines.
I don't even think he's not an influencer anymore. He's a celebrity.
Oh,
he's not,
for sure.
Yeah.
No, there's certain people who just go mainstream, and that's definitely Bretman.
Yeah.
He's beautiful too.
Yes. Amazing.
He's also like a model.
Yeah, no, that's
Would he be trade?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
He could.
To me, I look like...
If you put him in the right outfit, he could.
I didn't know.
That's trade.
He was out. I didn't know he was gay.
What?
Yeah, I really didn't. I was like, oh, that guy's like hot.
He's a very beautiful man.
Yeah, I had no... That's what I'm saying. I'm so bad. I like have no idea. Everyone is trade to me.
A lot of girls are honestly into him too, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he says, I don't know, I don't want to,
Okay.
But I think he says he's not like a certain...
Okay, he's just
Bretman.
Doesn't identify.
He doesn't identify. He's Bretman, which I love.
I love when people, like if you're just like fluid and just whatever. I love that too. I love when people know who they are, and then I love when people just like I don't care. Like it's whatever. Yeah, it's
I love
that.
Cool. I love when a guy tells me that. Like I don't care. I'm like, oh, period.
Oh yeah. Even the DLs, they're like, I don't know. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they're also.
If they say I don't know, I'm like,
oh, you hate the DLs.
Peace. Yeah, no, I'm not doing
that.
What
if they're just confused or scared or don't know or want to try it?
I am too like
secure.
I'm so secure. I know what I want. When a guy is confused and doesn't know what he wants, I'm like, I cannot deal with that right now. I have too much stuff on my plate. Yeah.
So if someone's like, I just want to try,
then I'm like, go try it with somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Because then I don't want to gain any feelings. I'm too scared of that. Because when I gain feelings, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah. I've had people do that with me. They didn't know. They're like, I don't know if I'm like gay or not. And I'll be like, then they'll be with me like, I'm gay. I was like, okay.
Oh my god, wait, a guy? Yeah.
Oh,
so you're like,
I don't know. I might like women, and then like one with me, and then just like I don't like women actually. I was like, oh, I'm so glad I could be that deciding factor for you.
Oh my
I don't mind it though. I never minded it growing up.
Yeah, that must have sucked.
Yeah, it's humbling. It happened way too often too. I would always go for like gay guys, and I just didn't know they were gay. But I would meet them in West Hollywood at like Mickey's, and I'd be like, oh.
Oh, you didn't know they were gay?
No,
because there's some that it's like, that's trade. There you go. That's trade. The ones that you didn't know they were gay, that's a trade.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell anything, but I think that's the way to go. I love Bretman. So Bretman, you said Joey though. He wasn't really beauty. You just liked him.
No, I love Joey.
Joey's the greatest.
Minecraft, everything. I lived for
wow.
Joey as
You watched like his gaming channel?
Yeah, I was
Have you
obsessed.
met him?
No.
Oh.
I have met his ex.
Daniel.
I met Daniel.
Just random, just
out. He was with Manny. They're always together. So I met him. Yeah.
Are you friends with like the beauty boys of that era, like Manny? And...
Yeah, I'm friends with him.
Oh, Patrick, you're friends with, who's like an OG.
He was actually like the person that like really like took me in when I came out to LA. I honestly would not have been as comfortable coming to LA if it wasn't for Patrick.
Okay.
Because he was the only friend I had out here at the time.
And he put you like in his campaigns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's amazing.
And also like he took me out with him a lot, so I met a lot of new people through him, because he knows like everybody.
Yeah. When he's got like a brand in Sephora and he's doing Gwen Stefani.
So I met so many people through him too. So yeah,
he definitely became like so mainstream too, where I feel like he doesn't even care about his YouTube because he's like has such a big brand.
I think he's more of like a, what do they call them? Like brand owners? Not brand owners. They're
he is like a brand owner.
Yeah, but like they're called something.
Entrepreneur.
That.
Oh my god, I'm guessing these words. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I don't.
He's more of like an entrepreneur now than like an influencer.
So he's like your like mentor.
Yeah, very much.
Okay, that's nice. That's
and
cool.
also like my best friend out here, because
Oh my god, I love that. Because you guys did the Taylor Swift and Beyonce so fast. How did he come up with that so quickly?
He said, "Get your ass over here. We need to do this now."
Is he like a big Taylor Swift Beyonce fan or what?
And I think he's a big Beyonce fan, not Taylor Swift.
Okay. So he's like, we need to do this right now. He's like, you look like Taylor Swift. Let's go.
He was like, he's like, you're the only skinny twink white person I know. You need to get dressed. We're gonna do it. Yeah.
I loved it. We talked about it on the podcast. I was like, it happened so fast. I was like, how do they cosplay?
I think it was literally 2 days after.
2 days.
Yeah.
I was like, that's impressive because I love cosplaying people, but it takes me about a week to get a costume around.
I was so tired and
Especially a custom. Who did your dress?
No, it wasn't custom. Gallones. Do you know what that is?
No.
Santiali.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Santiali.
Wait, what did you call it?
Gallones.
What is that? What's it mean?
I don't know. It's what they call it. Santiali.
Is it Spanish?
Spanish for
Gallones?
Santiali. Gallones.
I love Santiali. I didn't know. Gallones.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Patonga. Botas.
No, I actually hate when people call it Santiali. I'm like, no, it's the Gallones.
Gallones. I like that. Oh, I like that. That sounds
so cool. It's way
cool.
better too. Santiali, like that's boring. That's a street name.
That's wild though, because it's like they had that dress already made.
It looks exactly like her dress, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. So it must be just like a style.
I think Patrick had like one of his assistants or something go and get the dress, and they brought back that. And
maybe they like customized it because it looked exact.
No, it was Santiali. That same morning he got it.
That's wild. And
literally
what did you guys do
everything
to shoot?
all the same day. We shot in his office because he just got like a new one size office.
Okay.
So we shot there. We literally planned everything the day before. He was like, "Do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, that's so fun.
He was like, "Girl, it's gonna be crazy. Trust me. Like you have to do it." And I was like, "Okay, fine." Like,
and when you do it fast like that, people are always shook. They're like,
also,
"What?"
That's what he told me. He was like, "But if we're gonna do this, we need to do it like now."
Oh yeah.
We can't wait for anybody else to do it. We need to do it now.
Yeah, because if you wait, someone else does do it.
He took my ass to a movie. I hated that wig he put me in. I was so uncomfortable.
It looks so good.
No,
you look beautiful.
It looked good because it looked like her hair. I don't know who did her hair that day, but it was not. Yeah, I was not.
Yeah, I'm not a Swiftie, but
I'm not
she
one
looked,
either. But
she looked pretty.
I love her old songs.
Oh yeah, like the love
songs,
songs, like Romeo. What's the song? Romeo
and Juliet. I think that one,
yeah.
and then also the other one. What was that?
Blank space. I got a blank space. That's the ones I know. Those are it.
You Belong with Me. That one. Oh, I love that one. Yeah.
I think that's the Romeo and Juliet one I was thinking of.
That era, I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like you don't care.
Not really.
What do you follow now, like celebrity wise?
I'm into more like Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice. I loved your Ice Spice thing. I saw that she commented and that she lived for your Ice Spice. I was like, oh my god.
She sent me a DM. I sent her a DM.
I loved that for her too. That she actually like liked it and not like.
Oh my god! And she I think she runs her accounts because I sent her a DM on TikTok and she DM'd me back and I was like, oh my god,
you thought it was gonna be like somebody else?
Yeah, and it was like her, and I was like, oh god, I live for them too. Like
I love
Nicki, but I do love Ice so much right now. She's just so cool.
Iconic. Yeah.
I love the way she performs, where she just kind of
I love it.
She's a queen.
No, she really is. I love how she just stand there and she's just.
That's what I'm saying. To just go on a stage and just kind of vibe and be like
vibes.
that.
It's really just vibe. It's not even a performance. She just vibes on stage, and I love that.
Yeah, because some people, and like that's totally cute when people do like full on choreography in these huge shows. But I love a girl that can just, I feel
like those full on choreography shows. It's very like. But hers, it's very like yes, like like it gives that kind of different energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I love her. I think she's on tour with Doja Cat pretty soon, like in a couple weeks.
Is she?
Yeah.
I did not hear about that.
Yeah,
oh my God.
It's everything. I was like, oh man, because I just love her so much, and I love Nicki. I love. Oh yeah, those are cool. I like that.
I love Nicki too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like that. Well, they're pink girlies. They're like Barbs.
I met her. No, okay. I didn't meet her at the Barbie premiere. She walked past me.
Oh yeah, you were at the Barbie premiere.
I was at the Barbie premiere.
Did you get that through your management?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
everywhere. You are so. I'm in awe. I'm so in awe of you.
I really had the best management ever because I knew the Barbie movie was coming. Yeah. And I was like, I know there's gonna be a premiere. Yes. I know it's gonna be big. So I told them, I was like, again. Make this your main priority. I want to be in that Barbie premiere.
Wild.
And they got it.
No one got tickets. I never asked for anything, but I asked every single person I knew, like entertainment
I was surprised
tonight.
You weren't there. I was like, what?
I
feel like all the pink girlies should have been there, and they weren't.
Well, a lot of them, there was a lot there, but then there was a lot that weren't. They're like, I didn't get invited and stuff like that. Like my friend Sugar from Sugar and Spice, she didn't get invited.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And I was like, how? You're like a doll. Like
no, literally.
They introduced me to that. What is Monster High? They introduced me to that.
Oh yeah, we love Monster
High. And Oscar loves Monster High. Everyone loves Monster High. I have to get into
Monster High. I love this. Their whole.
They're just dolls,
they're skinny,
right?
I love it, but they're skinny dolls.
Oh yeah. The skinny legends. Yeah. All dolls are skinny legends. I get it.
Where it's like Santa gave me a fat Barbie. I want a skinny Barbie.
What's that from?
That's a meme.
Really?
This little girl opened a gift and it was a Barbie, and then she was like, Santa gave me a fat Barbie. I want a skinny Barbie.
Wait, is that? Because honestly, I did that for real when I was 5 years old. My dad got me a plushie of Snow White, and it was like, and I'm like, this is fat Snow White. I wanted the skinny Barbie.
Yeah.
Oh, I threw a tantrum. He took me back to the store that same day because I was like, I don't want fat Snow White. Have you ever dressed up as a Monster High?
One time I did do Draculaura long time ago. I think last Halloween I did, but not fully dressed up, just like
your Halloween looks are crazy. But let's get back to Barbie. me because I need to know. So you asked them. They got how much time did you get in between?
I got there late, so I didn't really get to do the pink carpet that much.
You did do it though.
I did do it. I just didn't get Getty's images.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everyone loves the Getty.
Everybody loves Getty images. Yeah, it's so stupid.
What I don't get is why do they just screenshot it? Why don't they buy the thing so there's no Getty image across, or they want the Getty image across it?
Because they're cheap. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought maybe they would have flexed.
No, they want the Getty's images across it because it's Getty's. I don't know. They live around here. And I'm just like, girl, just take the picture yourself.
How do people get on there? Because I have like one from like 2012. I'm like, how did that even get on there? Like,
they take the photos. I don't know.
Who takes the photos?
I heard that they charge like $20,000 for like an hour to be there. Like Getty's charges that much. That's what I heard.
Oh, and they just own all those photos of everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so you weren't on Getty for it, but I
guess
see you on
Getty's is like the photography. I don't know. I don't get it.
I wonder. I always see it. I'm like, is it owned by the Gettys? Like Getty Oil?
Oh, yeah,
like
Getty's, Mr. Getty. I think that's the guy. Yeah.
Just a random Mr. Getty.
Yeah, I think he's the owner. It's a family-owned.
Like the Getty Museum people own Getty images.
Yeah, it's a family-owned thing. That's what I know. It's a family.
Oh, okay. Because Gigi's husband is a Getty, so I'm like, I wonder if they.
That's her. That's him.
Oh, really?
Gigi's husband. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because I know them so well. I think they would have brought up that they like own Getty images.
Well, if you know them, tell Getty's to pull up her. I'm like, yeah, I'm like Getty's.
I want to get on Getty images.
No, seriously, yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing.
That's their whole story. At least that's what I
Wow.
heard.
I thought they were like oil. I thought they had like a bunch of money from Shell Station or
No.
something. I thought they owned the Shell stations.
No, I think that's why people are so like, oh, Getty's because they're like a small, you know.
I know nothing about these
And they somehow
kind of things.
get pictures of everyone. So
Man, Getty images. I had no idea.
Yeah.
But you're on there with other events.
I'm on there with other stuff,
Yeah.
but I missed the carpet because I was late.
Why?
Of course, I was just glamming and I was late.
I love it. I thought you were late today. Oh my God, we can talk about this, but it's also just on me.
Yeah.
I'm more embarrassed. I was like,
No, I was embarrassed for a second. I was like, oh my God, wait, no, she's gonna think that I'm a bitch and I just like wanted to be late or something, but no. Yeah.
Oh my God. I honestly don't usually care about, like, you know, we have a photographer that comes, whatever. And so that's was like, and I'm so like scheduling people, like, you know, sitters and all this stuff. Like I schedule people so much. And I was just like, okay, so it was like 11 o'clock. It was like 11:40. I'm like, let me just text. And you're like, oh, I'm like getting ready. I'll be there. And like, you know, I'm going to leave soon. I was just like, wait, what? And then I
barely
looked at,
getting ready, yeah.
But okay. So then I looked back and I was like, okay, yesterday I said 11 a.m. And then I was like, oh man. But then you showed me the one where you're like 1 p.m. And I was like, but my messages don't appear from you.
Really?
Like you're not in my DMs. Do you have like vanish mode on or
on
something?
TikTok or on message?
Well, that's a different story. It's probably on TikTok. I went to Instagram. I'm like, I don't see these messages.
No, yeah, on TikTok is whenever.
God,
when I sent you that, you thought it was on message?
Instagram or something. And I'm like trying to find
it was on TikTok.
Oh my God,
because I think we first like had our conversation through TikTok and then we moved to message. Yeah.
Wow, I was so dumb, and then I felt so bad because I was like, let's just reschedule. Because I honestly wasn't like even mad or anything. I was
when
like,
you said reschedule, I was like, wait, but I was like,
me too. I was full glam. I was like, I don't want to waste this glam because honestly, I would have just taken it off and go to sleep. But I was like, oh man, because Isaiah. Then I was like, I don't know if he can stay. But then we ended up going to lunch and came back. He's super chill and cool. But I was just like, and also it's like not that big of a deal. It's like a photographer, but I'm always just like, I don't know. I want a good photo. But anyways,
oh yeah.
And then when you sent me what I said back, we were like, is 1 p.m. okay? This was like, you know, when we first booked. I was like, yeah, of course. I was like, oh my God, I'm literally so dumb, and I felt so bad. And I never wanted to come across like mad or anything like that. I was like, oh my God, come whenever, take your time. Like I'm so dumb. I sometimes just can't schedule things. I don't know. It's like I literally my brain, I can't like think about things. I don't know. I should have an assistant or something, but I never do. No, it's just me.
Really?
And I get in trouble all the time because I'm scheduling like appointments and going on podcasts, and I schedule wrong. I miss people's podcasts.
Oh, well, you should definitely get an assistant, especially since you have a kid. Like it's just so much easier. I got one just because I was so stressed. Like being new, you know, they want me here, they want me there, da, da, da. So I was just stressing out, and I think that stress was like getting to me too much.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to portray that stress onto my followers because that, you know, I will not film if my energy is not in line. You know what I mean? If I'm sad or if I'm too angry, I will not film because I don't want to give that energy out. You know, I'm filming to give out smiles, not that, you know?
Right, not like stress.
So they were stressing me. My manager was stressing me too much with too much work. So I was like, I'm going to just get a assistant, and now she will literally like we have a group chat and I mute the group chat all the time. It's always on mute, and I tell her only ever tell me if it's something important. If it's not, I do not care.
But you like trust. You guys grew up together. I don't know if I could find someone that I trust like that.
That's true. Yeah, my managers did tell me, they were like, because I told them I wanted an assistant, and they were like, oh well, we can find one for you. But but they did tell me, they're like, we could either find one for you, or if you have a friend or somebody that you already trust.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, she's very smart. She has her life put together. Like, I'm gonna.
It's the way to go. It's like knowing Tana's friend is her assistant.
She already knows everything about me. You know what I mean? Like, I can literally trust her with anything because she knows who I am.
Yeah, she knows your location every time.
Everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can you just do this caption, that caption? Or she will answer my manager for me. Like, they'll be like, hey, like the brand needs a caption for this. I'll be like, she'll do it because she knows how I am. She knows how I'll caption it. So.
It's super important. It's if you find someone to trust. I've never had one. Cause I don't trust people in general because I don't really have friends. But like, it's just hard to find. And my husband, he was kind of like everyone everyone joked that he was like my assistant, but now we have like a baby and he helps me run this, so it's like too much. So I don't know. I'm also very like I like to, I don't know, micromanage. I'm very like, I like to be in control.
Oh, like you like to do everything yourself?
I do, but I'm also out of control because I book things and I don't show up to things, and then people get pissed at me and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm so dumb. And like today I was just like, oh my God, like that was my bad. I was like, oopsie. And that's what I said to you. I was like, sorry, just kidding. Take your time. I was just like, oh man. I'm like, we'll make it work. I'll find someone.
I know.
Like,
I was so glad whenever you said, it's okay, take your time. We'll make it work.
I felt so bad.
I was not going to do a liner. I was like, oh my God, I'm running late. I can't do a liner.
Oh my God.
But then whenever you said take your time, I was like, I'm doing the liner.
No, and you always gotta look great. I never like rushing glam. Like on my music videos when they would rush glam, like don't rush hair and makeup. Like that's the most important. And yours is it's great to do the liner.
Thank you.
I can never do the liner, but it looks so good. Thank you. I did cut crease for you. We were looking at your glam photos and I was like, he does a lot of cut creases. So.
No, I live for a cut crease.
First of all, I just saw your bag. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want this. Did you get this recent or is it?
Recently, I saw that they just came out with it and I bought it at Versace. I live for it. It's like one of my favorites.
I'm kind of gagged. There's matching shoes that Selena Gomez
you
wore.
Didn't see it.
Oh my God, no.
Wait,
but
did
now
you ever get those pink ones that they were telling? Like
I did. And I didn't fit because my calf is too fat.
Oh,
it was,
no.
And it was awkward because it was
really?
white calf.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Isn't
it was a white. Oh, trust me, that had a whole meltdown. I was like, okay, that's awkward. They were like fabulous on your legs, the shark boots. No, and I got the bag. I did get the matching Givenchy one. I have so many pink blues. I have Versace, I have Givenchy. Like, it's the one thing I buy. Now I need that because it's so beautiful. I almost brought my Diesel one down because you're a Diesel.
I didn't even have a purple one, too.
Well, no, pink is the way you gotta go.
Pink is,
like, if there's purple or pink, you need pink. Yeah. But I have a Diesel because of you. I got this, like, pink Diesel top pink.
I live for Diesel. Oh my God, you got it because of me?
Yeah, literally.
Did you hear that, Diesel? Please.
I thought you were sponsored by Diesel. It's all over your Instagram.
Yeah, I love Diesel because Daus Diesel, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that is the one thing I am manifesting, but like manifesting by using it out there. Hopefully one day they'll see me and be like,
we gotta manifest on camera right
everybody
here.
Go to Diesel's Instagram account and be like, Daus for Diesel. Yeah.
Is that ever on your vision board?
I would die. No, it isn't actually.
Put it on there.
Because I have bigger things than that on my vision board.
Oh my God, I want to know. I got to see this one day. Maybe take a picture and snap it to me.
No, I should. Well, you can help me manifest it.
Yeah,
we can have a manifesting day. I would love.
Oh yeah.
I used to really. Now I have no time at all whatsoever. But I used to like literally like light a candle, sit in the dark, be in my room, and just writing in my book, manifesting.
I do it every morning. I do it like for a half hour. I meditate for a half hour and then I journal for a half hour every morning.
Oh, that's
I'm literally like, can you watch the baby? I gotta go meditate. And if I don't do it, it throws up my day.
I love that. Yeah.
I do because like I wasn't doing it for a while after I gave birth.
She can manifest with you.
She's
at a certain age.
Yeah, no, she's the ultimate manifestor. When she came along, all of a sudden like everything just like fell into place. So I was just like, oh, she's like this like manifest light. You know?
Is she already talking or not yet?
Yeah, she says words. Well, not really. She's like no.
Has she said pink yet? You should really get her to say pink.
Bubblegum. I know. That would be so cute.
Bubblegum is also very iconic.
Yeah, bubblegum was like her first word.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. But yeah, I think she's a pink girly for sure.
No, she
might not be one day. I put her in all this pink. I'm like, one day she might not want to be pink.
Yeah, she might be like over it.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm into like gothic emo aesthetic too. So
I know that.
I love it.
You've done it all. I live for it.
I like to change it up too. Like you said, I get bored. Like you get bored, I get bored, you know. Yeah. But the diesel sponsorship you need, I think that would be.
I think that would
or
be
modeling because you were just such a model. Have you modeled?
That was a thing that I wanted to do. I told my managers when I move out to LA, I really want to do modeling. But I looked into it and they get paid dust.
Yeah, they
get paid dust. And even though I'm like, Daus Mendoza online and I have a following, I still have to wait in line. And I still have to walk in front of them and get casted. And I don't want to do that.
Really? I'm shocked.
It doesn't matter the following, unless you're like huge celebrity.
I think that'll change. I think somebody will come, especially because you're just so tall.
That's what they told me. They told me one day they're gonna come to you. I promise you. That's what they said. For
sure. Also, just because you look like a model too, but you also have the following, so I think that'll just happen.
They told me to just try to do more like fashion stuff online, and So.
Yeah, and if you're going to New York Fashion Week already, it'll totally happen. Yeah. Oh my gosh! And your dream is it Diesel or is there a bigger one that you'd want to do?
Prada.
Prada, yeah.
But I think that they're pretty easy, honestly. Well, not easy.
Yeah.
But I'm easy as in like they do influencers too. Like they've done Avani, like Charli D'Amelio. So I'm like, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Charli D'Amelio did Prada?
I mean, they are like very high celebrity status.
Of course, yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
But they're also like influencers, so.
Oh yeah, I had a friend. He used to have a drama channel. He still does. His name's Nick Snyder. He modeled for Prada, but I don't even think he did it because he was an influencer. He just was like a model. But I was like, he's like on the runway. Yeah, he's like my age. He's a little older, but that definitely I think will happen for you for sure. Oh my God, what is like a weekly routine for you? Like, do you go out with your friends every day, every night?
I go out a lot.
Every night, you think?
No, not every night. Okay. I try to keep it to Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays.
Okay.
But sometimes it leads into Mondays, and I'm just like, okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. So where do you go? Like West Hollywood or? Okay. Are you like a dancer? Do you go to the dancing clubs?
I'm not a dancer, but I would just like, I feel like I can't dance because I'm like so long and skinny. I can't.
You just hang out and be cute.
I hate exactly that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the Abbey
I love being
still
stared
a
at.
vibe?
You know West Hollywood? You know where those are all the
Yes.
gays are at?
Yeah.
So they're just like, when I see them walk past,
and they all
I
love
live
the
for
young
it.
ones. You see them.
They live for the young ones, the young, tall, skinny ones.
Yeah,
You know, it's
they're
like a
like,
fetish
oh,
to them. So I'm
hey.
just like, and I love like when a guy comes up to me and like he wants me, and I'm just like, no.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you just love
I
the
live
whole...
for that no moment. Like, no.
I never had those moments in life.
Yeah.
I wish I could have been you. You're kind of like a, what do they call that? Like a little flirt, like a little tease.
Yeah. I love, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I kind of love it. Do you go out with like your girlfriends?
Yeah,
or, okay.
girlfriends. I don't like going. I have gone out with like a few guys where it's like, oh, like let's go out to like parties together.
Yeah.
But I like going out with my girlfriends way better.
Oh, I loved going to WeHo. That was like my favorite thing to do. Is the Abbey still a vibe or no?
That's the vibe if you want to get your stuff stolen.
Okay.
Yeah.
It used to be so trendy and cool.
I know. I heard the Abbey was the place, but now it's like the place where like people get their shit stolen.
Oh my God. What do you
now it's like Heart, Beaches.
Heart.
Beaches is popping.
Oh yeah, Beaches was big like a few years ago too. Yeah,
it's
Heart
still
is
very
new
popular.
though.
It's always packed. Heart is new.
Yeah.
But Heart is like popping after 3:00 because that's the only club that stays like.
Oh my gosh.
Heart and Mickey stay open, but Heart is the one.
Is that Lance's club? Do you know if Lance owns Lance Bass? Do you know Lance Bass? Are you old enough? You don't know who that is? Oh my God. He's on from NSYNC. He was the gay one in NSYNC. Oh my God. This is wild to me sometimes. Wow. We need a whole segment of like, do you know this person?
Wait,
That's
can we?
Crazy. Oh my
You
God.
can name a few.
I'll feel old.
Oh.
Do you know MAC Cosmetics?
Oh, please, yes.
That was like everybody's like go-to.
No, I know Mac.
R.I.P. Mac.
Love Mac.
I think even still around. I don't know. I never
Yes, of
see
course he's
anyone
still
talking
around.
about. Do you use their product?
Yeah, of course.
No, I've never seen you use it. What's the hot products now? What is
Charlotte
like?
Tilbury.
yeah.
Too Faced has honestly been around for a long time, and they're
Yeah.
still really hot.
They are?
We love Too Faced. Yeah.
I used to love their packaging. I never see them stuff. Are you into like the celebrity ones like Fenty, Rare, Rem?
Love Rare, Rem, not really. Love Fenty. You know,
Okay, no love to Sweetener Foundation.
I haven't tried it.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
kind of live for it. That's the one I wear. I love that
Wait,
one.
really?
Yeah.
I've never tried it. I should try
I
it.
think
Everybody
it's
keeps
good.
telling me to try it, but I haven't tried it. I don't like
Yeah.
the packaging. I'm not a silver metallic-y,
Yeah.
like,
It's basic.
yes, that's
But
the word
so
I was
is
looking
like
for.
Fenty to me.
No,
I don't know.
I absolutely hate the eyeshadows that are like long and skinny. Like, you know, those little triangle where it's just like a little tiny palette and it's like long.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I want a big eyeshadow with a ton of colors. That's what I live for.
I don't even think Natasha Denona's the only one I can think of.
Natasha Denona,
yeah,
yeah.
it has like the big ones.
Yeah.
Do you like the Mario ones? Like the
I love the Mario ones too.
But
I
that's
was-
basic packaging.
It is
black
basic,
and
but I
white.
kind of live for that basic packaging too.
Okay, so certain ones are okay.
I really like yeah, sleek.
Yeah.
Well, certain ones.
Okay.
Yeah, like the white. I think just because it's white and I love the color white. So.
One size is a slay. It's pink.
One size, love pink and red. I know. I hate that it's
Yeah.
pink because when I come out with my brand someday, maybe I want it to be
Well,
pink.
I feel like by then it could be like almost like under
His
the same
fell
umbrella.
off and then mine are back up.
No.
Yeah. Love
You
you
could do
one
a little
size.
spin-off
I'm on
of
their
it.
campaign. I'm like, well,
You'd
yeah.
have to do like pink
I
like
have
glitter.
Patrick in my campaign. He's all old and then
No.
and whatever.
He's another one that
by,
doesn't
by the
age.
time that I'm like, you know, that'd be very
That'd be
sickening.
everything.
That would be
though.
everything.
Yeah, it makes sense. It'd be full circle. Beauty at any age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, that's gonna be the
Yeah, it's kind of everything.
Yeah, that is
and you'll be
everything.
looking like you do now at 35. You'll still be just so young and beautiful.
with all the new injections that they have going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at filters nowadays, and it's like, you know, the filters that like, make you look all filthy crazy. I look at them, and I'm like, that's what I'm looking like when I'm like 40.
I wish maybe one day they'll do the filters where that's where you look like in real life. You know what I mean? Like you could just pick a filter and that does your makeup for you or something like that to look like
Probably
the filter.
someday. You never know. Or probably like the spray-on mechanism that like, sprays makeup on you.
Oh, that would be amazing. They used to have
would.
spray. Like Dior, I think used to have like spray foundation.
Oh yeah, they do. They stopped that. I don't know why though. That was so
Because it was
iconic.
messy. Like who was
Oh.
using that good? No one.
Everybody was using it though, but they were using it like
Right, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't
yeah.
like she just
They were
sprayed
not
it
like.
on.
I think that's what they were trying to go for, but then they saw people doing it like on their hands. It's like yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever watch any of the girlies like Jaclyn Hill, Laura
I
Lee?
did. Jacqueline, not very much Laura Lee. Okay, all the people I would watch back then was like Patrick, Louis, Brentman, Jacqueline.
Tati?
No.
Okay. Was she a beauty person? I don't know.
I think
just
she was
remember
more.
the
I
drama.
think she was more for the older girls.
Okay. She's
I
a
did watch
beauty at any
James
age.
for a while.
Oh, yeah. Do you
Yeah.
know him?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we're mutuals. So
Yeah, he was really big too. I guess he's still big. I don't know. I don't follow beauty people, so I just like don't
I'm
know.
trying to think
but-
who else. Were those all the beauty? That was it. Oh, she's very tall, Blondie.
Oh, Nikki Tutorials.
Nikki Tutorials. Yes,
yeah,
love her.
She
Yeah.
was great too. I guess they're all still around.
Yeah, they're all still around.
Making palettes. I feel like they all have
Making
like
God knows what they know.
There's so
No, I
many
think they all
palettes.
like have their own brands now. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
no,
really do.
it's-
I think they all do.
Which is like wild to me. I'm like, that's so expensive to just like start a brand and manage a brand. I mean, I guess they're all doing good.
Yeah.
Which I guess is.
Hmm?
I follow the drama of it. I remember when like Beauty World was in drama. Then it's like kind of exciting. But
well, I think it's because I just saw a podcast of Manny and Laura were doing a podcast together, and they were just saying that like their beauty brand's not doing good.
Oh right, they were saying they put all the money.
Yeah, they were saying all the
it.
money that they put into it, it just kind of comes right back. Like it's just like.
I like the honesty there because honestly,
I love that they're being very honest. Yeah,
because that's what you would think all these people. That's how we were too with like our clothing line. I just put all the money in, and we'd like lost money, so I wasn't making
really?
it.
How about the skincare?
That one I partnered with a local person, and it's still really good. It's still available. ASMR Scan on Amazon. I use it. I swear, but I used to have like really bad acne, but it really
Your
actually
skin got
works.
so much better.
Yeah,
how
with a bar of soap. I swear by it. Moses can tell you. Anyone can tell you. This is all I use, and my skin is like so clear. I used to do Proactive and all those, and
because my skin acne, I do laser treatment now. Like it's
what your skin is like so flawless.
Well, because of that laser treatment.
Did you have acne?
Yeah. I still get like, if I take off my makeup, acne scars everywhere.
I will send you this. The whole kit is great, but the bar of soap is like, seriously, it's all I use. It's like life changing.
I will like so down to try it. But I do like this acne treatment where like they laser each pimple and it's like after 2 days it's gone. But I'm young, so I'm like obviously acne prone. They're just gonna keep coming back. That's not gonna stop.
Up until I was like 32, and then this like bar of soap saved my life. And mine was bad. I like cystic. Yeah.
I'm scared that I'm gonna keep getting acne forever. I'm like, I can't. No, I hate it.
No, I feel like it might be just like but your skin is like but I guess it's the thing. Yeah, the lady who I partnered with, she does those too. She does like the zapping of the zits.
Yeah,
so
the zapping.
If you get a big one, it goes down in like a day. She's very good. Yeah, but that kind, she was already had a business, so I kind of just partnered her with that. But everything else, I put the money into. So I like when people are honest and like, well, just put it back into. That means
I
they love
honest
it.
bitches. I really do. I wish I could be super honest online, but I'm
a
makeup girly.
I think your persona's good online. How you guys?
Yeah, I try to, but honestly, I think they love me because I'm honest. But I'm honest about makeup.
Yeah.
I don't dig into like the drama on it, but it's like
Yeah. But I think that's good. It's like refreshing. I think that's why I like you because as much as I love the drama, like it is just nice to just see this like boy just. Excited about life. Every day just you seem happy and like here's some makeup, here's my powders, and I'm like I love that.
Well, that's what I like to put out there.
Yeah, no, it's great. Today, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, you did one, and you're like, I love all the powders. Like when I did Kayla's makeup, she's like, oh my, or Michaela, I think you did.
She was like, I'll let more powder. I was like, I live for powder.
I only do powder. I only do powder.
But that's why our skin is so smooth.
Yeah,
that's what they don't know.
It's the filter look. Yeah, and I love
they
it
live
so
for
much.
that dewy shit. I'm like, no.
I don't like it either.
Dewy. That's
no,
so dumb.
it looks like for me, it looks like I'm sweating.
It looks No, I think on everybody. I think it only looks good if your skin is super, super, super clear glass skin.
Yeah, if it's like
then it's like
Kim almost Kardashian.
Yes,
yeah.
I live for a dewy look for that. But it's like I don't know, any little bit of texture, it's like
or the highlight, it goes crazy when they do the light here.
I don't do highlight. You don't do highlight anymore, do you?
No,
okay, I don't like highlight anymore.
I tried to because I know it was like a thing to do, but
for a while, yeah. I never really liked it though. In my old videos, you can see, and I only did it for a certain period of time, and then I stopped.
It can look crazy. Michaela loves a highlight. I love Michaela, but she will be doing that lighter.
No, she literally in the video she was like, no highlight, and I was like, no.
That's why. Okay, so how are you doing these collabs? I think it's so impressive. You did Kayla, you did Michaela. You're like
me and Michaela have been mutuals for a long time, like a while actually. So and then she hit me up and she's like, hey, I love your content. Let's collab.
Way.
I died. I was like, oh my god.
We've been mutuals for a while and she doesn't DM me back.
Michaela, please DM us back. No, I feel like you would live for her. She's very chill.
No, I love her.
She's super chill. She's very dope.
I think that she's so massive right now. Like she has to be careful who she collabs with. You know what I mean? So
that's what it is. Too,
yeah.
Which I don't really give a shit who I collab with.
I mean, yeah, the fact that you're like unproblematic and you're here. Oh,
there's a few people, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I have been collabing with the big people. I just realized.
Oh my god, huge.
Kayla has like 12.
I see everywhere.
We're collabing after this again.
Oh my god.
She was here in LA. She was like, I want you to do my makeup again. I was like, oh, hey, period. I'm after this.
Where did she come from? Because I see her literally everywhere.
She lives for you. You know that, right?
Kayla, girl, hit me up. I love her.
You would love
I think
her.
Antonia Garza just did her makeup, and I was just like, oh, it's everything. Oh, I live. She came out of nowhere, and I see her everywhere.
Yeah. She's really cool.
I think Alexis Oakley did her makeup. I was just like, God, I see her. I love it. Maybe I could do her makeup.
Maybe you get somebody to do it for her off camera. You pretend like it's you.
No, I love doing people's makeup because I'm so like black, smoky eye, like silver eyeshadow on the eye. Like I would do like the overline lip because like the way I do makeup is like crazy, and I love it.
I love her so much. We actually literally talk all the time here because we're the same age. We're both 18.
No way.
Yeah, we're the same age. Her stories are insane. Like she gagged me with all the crazy stories. I'm like, girl, yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, because I don't know much about her like personality.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I need to see this bitch on this podcast or on a podcast because her stories are just like, oh my god.
Your stories are like that. I'm so shook right now because even like from the moment you went in, we were talking 20 minutes before the cameras even started, and I was just like, your gift of gab, and also just like your stories are so interesting. I thought 18 years old, how much life could this person have lived?
I've partied so much, honestly.
Which is crazy.
I kind of live for it because you know how some people are like, oh, like don't party so much when you're young because once you're like 21, like you're gonna be partied out. Mm-hmm. I like that though because then you have more to live. It feels like more. You know what I mean?
Totally. People always say by the time they're 21, like the ones that like party. I mean, some people just party their whole lives, but then they're like, I'm tired of it. You know what I mean?
But then once they're tired of it, maybe at that age, I can then go and travel. You know?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you could be a travel influencer. A travel girl, yeah. I feel like, I think it's good. And why you have the energy, you go out and like party and do all that. I never partied. I never did, but that's only
You never did? Really?
No.
I live for a party. I'm honestly a very shy person, except when it comes to parties.
Really? So you'll like go up to strangers and stuff when you go out? Or they come up to you?
They go. Yeah.
Because you just attract. I mean, do you dress, like, how do you, when you go out, what do you wear?
I'll wear, like, on a simple day, a cute little Skims top and, like, some jeans.
Is this Skims?
This is Skims.
I love it.
I hate that they removed the smoothing one.
Oh, really? They did? I didn't know.
The smoothing one really, like, cinches you up.
I love
and it's literally exactly like this with smoothing. They came out with these ones instead, and it's so sheer, like, you can see my tits. Oh, and I don't like that.
They are so sheer. The Swarovski one that just came out, too, is like, everything is so sheer. I was like, what are you supposed to wear?
You have it?
No, I haven't bought it.
Oh, but you see it online.
It sold out so quickly.
Sheer. I don't like the sheer.
And, yeah.
I don't live for the sheer.
And I'm like, even their like bodycon dresses, I always have to wear like pasties. And now they have a bra with the nipples. I'm like, I'm trying to hide them, not show them. Those are wild.
What do you think about that?
At first I was like, oh my God, this is so. But then I talked to so many people who are like,
I kind of live for it.
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
If I was in school and I was in girl, I would wear those to school.
Yeah,
because
totally.
I hate that, like, in school, I would always also get in trouble for dress code.
Oh,
dress code. So I live for it because then, like, they kind of like puts the old weird men that are the teachers in school in their place because it's like, I'm wearing a bra,
Yeah.
If these weird fake nipples turn you on, then that's your problem. Like,
I have trauma with teachers looking at my bras and stuff, so I feel like
teachers are so gross, it disgusts me. I wish everybody can just go to school and wear whatever they want.
Well, we need to put a disclaimer for some teachers because I always say that too, and they're just always like, not all teachers. All my teachers were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of trauma with them. People don't like when I talk about it, but I'm just like, it was just, I don't know.
Get that, like, showing my stomach, what does that have to do with anything? Like, what does that have to do with, like, teaching me? Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
And then I hate whenever they say it's a distraction. To who? To you?
To
like,
you. Yeah,
because none of the kids are.
No, I feel like
I'm gonna be a distraction regardless. Like, if I walk in,
you're a great distraction though. You really are. Like when you walk into like a room, do people just all like look at you, like eyes on you? Do you love it, or do you ever get insecure?
I don't want to say yeah, because they're gonna be like, oh my god, you're so like.
No, I know when I walk into a room.
Yourself, but I'm really not. Like, right? No. They're like, yeah. No one's getting no.
You know, like I feel like you know. Yeah, like when I walk into a room, I know people look. You know,
it's like.
Yeah, and do you get insecure about it, or are you like,
no,
I love it?
I kind of live for it. I think that's why I like going out so much because I love attention. Yeah. So it's like, okay, this guy's not gonna give me attention. I'm gonna go out and get attention from somebody else.
Interesting. Yeah. I love attention, but then sometimes I don't love it when I'm out. Like, I don't know. It's like weird. Sometimes I don't like when too many people look at me, and then I get like weird about it. I think I like attention online. I don't think I know if I like it in person, but you like it in person.
But what lately I've been noticing, the attention is all on my body.
And you don't like that.
I live for it, but then to a certain extent. Because then I start thinking, and I'm like, maybe I'm just overthinking. But then it's like, okay, well, what happens when I get big? Am I still going to get that attention?
Wait, like fat?
Yeah, like what happens?
I don't think you're going to get fat.
Okay, but let's say I gain a little weight.
Right.
What happens then?
There's a whole genre for that, too.
Are people still going to be like, oh my God, like sickening, So.
I think
because they see me and they'll be like, oh my God, like sickening. And they'll reach for my waist. And it's like, well, sickening up here too. Like, look at my face,
Right, right. Interesting. So... Well, I think that's like a thing you have to think of later down the line. Just enjoy this right now, the snatchness of it all.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm gonna just enjoy what I have for now and just,
And if I don't think it'll happen to you, but if it does, you'll find someone who's into that.
If I gain weight, I'm getting a BBL. I was kidding. No,
I got a BBL. I'm not a hater on it. I need another one.
I did not know you had a BBL. Your last podcast, you said that. I was like, what?
In 2017, if you look up like Trisha Paytas BBL, like the pictures when it first happened, I was like, I gained weight. I had a kid and all this like that, so I gained weight since then. But this was like so snatched and flat. But you had a kid and you're still like freaking amazing. Oh, thank you. I definitely like gained a lot of weight, but I'm learning with it now until my Ozempic. But yeah, the BBL was everything because I took until Ozempic until I get the courage up for that. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not against surgery at all. But
me neither. I live for it honestly.
Yeah, I feel like when you're older though, don't do it now because
no, of course not.
You said your nose.
I look at my face now and I smile. I have so many smile lines when I smile.
Oh my God, don't lose those.
I know. I don't want to lose them though. I'm really like I'm never gonna get Botox until like 22 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, then you can do like preemptive.
I see my smile, even with my makeup, like it creases all the time. But it's like at the same time, I'm like, who cares? Like I smile. You
want to
I'm
see
a smiling
the smile
person.
lines. Yeah, it looks really good. You have a great smile.
Oh, thank you.
Are your teeth real? Can I ask that? I don't know.
No, yeah, they're real.
Oh, they look great. They look like veneers.
No, this is so funny because...
I ask everybody. I'm like, maybe it's not appropriate.
No, it's so funny because we just got our teeth whitened yesterday. Oh. And we were looking at my teeth and we're like, they're so white.
So white.
I have a video of me saying people are going to think I have veneers or something.
Yeah,
like, they're
that's
white.
so funny.
Yeah. So you ask me that they're real. It's like, no, yeah.
Are they sensitive? Are you sensitive to food?
This morning they were pretty sensitive. Last night they were very sensitive, so.
Yeah, because the white
strips do that too. But it's good now. It's not really.
They look amazing. Your teeth look so good. Did you get the hookup on it?
Yeah, I did.
I
love
it.
I love the perks of that.
Yeah.
I love also like going out to parties or like the clubs and they're like, You can just get a table. Like,
oh my gosh.
Hey, like, will you give me a table for promo? Yeah, of course.
Wow.
I love
You're
that.
officially like celebrity status
No,
for sure.
no,
I
stop,
never get
no.
those. I've never gotten a free anything. Like, I
Why?
can't remember.
Well, you
I
probably
don't
just didn't
know.
try.
No, I've tried.
Oh.
Never. No free anything. It's fine. I'm okay with it.
Maybe not the right places.
Yeah, not at McDonald's. I don't get free anything. They know
Have
me.
you
They
tried
see
at McDonald's?
me.
Do you like pull up and like, hey, like I'm Trisha Paytas. Do you want
No,
give me
but
like
they know
a
who
fry?
I am. So I'm like, can I just get like a free something? And never.
Have you ever had anybody be like, oh my god, like you're Trisha, and then they give you free food?
Like sometimes it'll happen at like
Oh, okay.
Sprinkles or something. But I immediately I give them like a $30 tip and then I end up spending more than the
okay,
cupcake.
that's sweet.
I feel bad. They're like teenagers paying for my food and I'm like,
That's the one
Yeah.
downside about like being, you know, an influencer now is when I go out to eat, I have to tip real good. And I do tip real good,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
You know.
One time
Always tip good, but like now, like I feel like they know me, so
Oh.
it's like I feel bad not giving you like
oh,
a shit
for
ton
sure.
of money,
Oh,
you know.
I'm like, I'll do like 50% for the tip because I'm just like, well, because they, you know, they film stuff now too for TikTok. So you're like,
Yes.
one time I put 0 because I tipped in cash and someone filmed it as if I gave them no tip.
Okay, actually no, the only time that I will not tip is when I'm like getting Cold Stone and at the cashier it's like tip. Girl, you're like typing on the little computer. Like, I worked at McDonald's. Like all you do is this and
I
that.
know.
Like I'm not
Tipping
gonna
is
tip
everywhere.
That. I only tip when it's like waitering and somebody is like, you know,
I tip if
on your ass, like
if
being
it
like,
says
hey.
a tip, I tip. If I'm like, I guess if I have
Oh,
to tip at this restaurant, I know. I tip everywhere.
No, if it's on that little thing and it's like they just served me my ice cream, it's a hard no for me. I'm like, no.
At
Yeah.
Starbucks too, they're like, it's gonna ask you a question, and the question
Oh
is
my
like
God. Yeah.
tipping.
I pay on the Starbucks app, so they don't ask me that anymore.
Okay, because I'm always like, well, okay, you're looking
I'm
at
just
it.
like, well, didn't you just make like this is your job? No, like you
No,
just.
I love the Starbucks people do. I tip them. I tip them
I
for
live
sure.
for them, yeah.
But it is a little awkward. I'm always just like, okay, I guess I'll do the $5 tip instead of the $1 tip.
$5 is wild.
It's like the cost
I've only
of my
done
drink.
$1 here or there whenever they compliment my nails, but that's it.
Oh, okay, you give the extra $1. I don't know. I that is my guilt in life. Is just like
I'm
need
like,
to
do they
just
even
tip.
get the money?
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know.
know.
But I always think, like, again, I feel like money karma, like if you like spend a lot, more comes your way. You know, the more you spend, the more you give. You know,
I don't believe in that.
I do.
No.
I'm telling you, it's true. The more I give out,
Well, I
tell
don't
them
believe
this,
in that
money's a
because of
flow.
my mom. My mom is
Oh.
a giver. She will
okay.
give and everything she has and leave herself in the dust, you know, to somebody. And I'm like, she gave so much, and it's like, I mean, she has me, but that's it.
That's the gift. That's the lottery.
I
She
guess so.
won it.
Well.
But also, it could come back. Did she play like the lottery ever? No. Oh, I was like, maybe one day she'll win the billion. I play the lottery
Maybe
all
one
the time.
day, yeah, but
And
she
she
gave
maybe
so
she-
much that it's like, girl, I literally have to tell her stop giving people stuff. Like, no,
But that's-
like the way I say it's so sad, but it's like in reality, if you want to survive in this world, you kind of have to be selfish. I'm a very selfish person, not gonna lie.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I do have my moments where it's like, oh, like you're so sweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like I'll have some of my friends be like, oh, I didn't know you were like. Like I do have a heart. They will say like, "Oh, you really do have a heart,"
Same
and I'm like,
quotes.
"Well, what did you think?" You know.
Yeah.
But I am a very, very selfish person. Yeah.
Interesting. I consider myself selfish in a lot of things, but I feel with money, I like to give. You know what I mean? And I love money. We're Tauruses, so I love to make money, but I also love to give it out.
I love to
you
make
know?
money.
Yeah.
I love seeing the numbers go up.
You'll
Yeah.
always find ways to
I
make
will
money.
work as much. Oh
You know,
my
I'm a
god! I tell
hustler.
everybody that.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I'm a Taurus. Like, give me a bag of peanuts and I'll make money from
Oh
it.
yeah,
Like,
I'm always hustling. I'll
That's
do
something about
cameos
me.
all day long. I'll do 20
I was
a
in
day.
elementary school selling bracelets, making money.
Oh,
I had my own business.
You find
in
it
elementary. Yeah.
I love that because that's what I was too. I was selling
in
lemonade.
middle school, I was selling scrunchies. I was making bank.
Oh my gosh.
You know how I said I wanted to be a fashion designer? I could sew too, so I was sewing scrunchies, busting my ass off.
Oh.
I made like 30, 40 scrunchies, and I would go to school, pass them out. They would sell out in like
Wow.
seconds.
That's
like
impressive.
I'm sorry, I'm sold out, honey.
Oh my
Like,
God, I love
wait till next week, and I
that.
will spend my weekend like making more scrunchies.
Oh my God, that is entrepreneur
You know what it was
right
called?
there. What?
At the time, this is when James was at his
he-
peak. Okay,
Oh.
Sister Scrunchies.
Oh my God, oh, he sues you for copyright. He's like, give me that $40 you made.
Literally. He's like, let me know how many scrunchies you sold and give me half of
That's
it because
wild. So you were like a James Stan. Were you a sister?
not that hard, not like merch. I would
just
watch
did
his
it-
videos. You know, I loved
Okay.
it. Everybody was saying Sister at the time. Everyone was.
Did
It
he
was-
start it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
okay, he didn't invent Sister, but that was like his thing. Sister.
Okay, because he sold the
He
merch.
doesn't say it
and all the
anymore. He talks about
sisters.
how like he doesn't say it anymore because he wants to like rebrand. But
Right, because you're like, I mean, you're older. You have to like stop.
yeah, you're older. Yeah, you can only do
Okay.
so much for their age.
And
so.
you just capitalize that on for like, wait, is he your age? No, he's, how old is he? I have no idea.
No.
Is he like 30 now? I have no idea.
I think like 25.
God, he seems, you know, people have been around for so long, but they're probably like
Yeah.
teenagers when they started.
Yeah.
His story is crazy though, like being a cover girl and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? That is kind of wild.
Story, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Isn't
Well,
that
that was
crazy?
his thing. Yeah, he was like the first cover girl, which is so iconic.
Yeah,
like
no,
the first
totally.
male cover girl. Yeah.
I feel like that's something you'll do. You'll be the first male doing something that traditionally
Well,
women would do.
They're so inclusive nowadays. I can't really.
You think that like every
maybe
company...
the first influencer of something, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I kind of like it though. Now that they use like men for things that necessarily weren't like men things.
Yeah. Oh my god, I want to be on Skims too. That's another thing. I would die to be on Skims.
Oh,
I'm always promoting Skims. I have people all the time tell me like, "Oh, I bought Skims because of you." Da da da.
You look great.
I'm
I knew right away. I'm a Skims girly, so I saw right away.
I'm a Skims. Yeah, I love Skims.
I buy everything. Like they have a new furry holiday collection coming out tomorrow, and I'm gonna get that. It's like this,
saw
like
that too. Oh my god, did you see Kai?
Oh, it sold out so quickly. I'm so excited.
I bought like 3 items, and I regret not buying everything.
Are these Kai?
No.
Okay.
That's so funny because before we left, I was like, I think my Kai package is here. Should we go get it? And I could just like dress. I was gonna do the Kai like pants, and I was gonna put the Kai like the backless top over the Skims top.
That would have been.
I feel like that would have been cute, right?
Yeah.
But then I was like, maybe that's too extra. I could wear that out somewhere.
I like this. I wish you would have told me. I have a Skims that same color. We could have been matching. Yeah. That's great. Actually, does Skims have a male modeling the like female clothing?
No, they don't.
That would be everything.
That would be good, though.
Because your body does so well
Feminine,
for the Skims. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think just in general, because a lot of boys like Skims and like not, because they did a men's Skims and I got it for him, but it's,
but I think
boring.
Even
it's like t-shirts.
I like now that they're doing it for boys because I know the boys are getting jealous.
Yeah, but it's basic. It's not like the sleigh that like Skims does. Like this is great. And this looks like to me, I wouldn't.
It's so funny how something so basic could be so like slay.
So it is crazy. Yeah. Even like the basic t-shirts, when I wear like a black shirt, everyone's like, oh, I love your shirt. I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy.
This is what's in right now. Like a simple, tiny top and like big pants.
Yeah, so. I know. I definitely copy all the Kardashians. I get Good American. I get everything. Yeah. Or Fashion Nova. That's what I have.
I think that fits
me. Yeah.
Oh,
Skims and Fashion Nova go plus size. So that's what I love. You know, they go up to like 5X, and I think that's everything. But you should model for Skims.
I love that they go really tiny too.
What is this one? XS?
2XS.
I'm a 2XL. We're like on the same spectrum.
Literally. I live for that.
We're the exact same. It's so funny. So what's a makeup trend that you like absolutely hate that you think should die?
Strawberry makeup.
Oh my God, I love that you just did it so quick. What's strawberry makeup?
Hailey Bieber did it, and it was just like a more blush. That's it.
Wait, why is she so obsessed with strawberries?
I don't know. She's also obsessed with blueberries because she splashed some blueberry sprinkles on her white nails and said, blueberry milk glossy
I remember.
nails.
I was into those though. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to do the chocolate glaze and it looks like gunmetal. I'm like, okay.
Chocolate glaze. There you go. She said that too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep up with the girlies.
Also, what did she say? Something about like chocolate glaze, lip lined, like glossy lips, something like that. She comes up with the craziest names.
Okay, yeah, she's
and I was like, girl, those are chola lips. Like my mom did that a long time. My mom still does that to this day. Like, no, that's
Maybe she was a chola.
Actually,
we don't know.
Chola, Chicana lips is what the real name is.
Oh,
yeah,
Chicana. I know Chicana.
Chicana. Yeah, you love Chicana. Yeah.
Yo soy Chicana.
Yeah. No,
Yo soy blanca.
You know, I have that video of you saved on my phone where it was like, es viernes y lo cuerpo sabe. I think he said something like that. Yeah.
I kind of flopped. I deleted it. I was like, oh man, I kind of flopped.
Oh, thank God I saved it because I live for it. I'm going to post that every Friday now just because you deleted it.
It was such a vibe right now.
No,
I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks. I love like learning Spanish. I like yo soy flaca.
I like that you like learning. Oh, flaca, yes.
Flaca. I'm flaca too.
No, yes, you are flaca. Yes, I live.
Okay, so strawberry.
Can you learn tengo cuerpazo?
Ooh.
Okay, cuerpazo means I have body. Like
cuerpazo.
Cuerpazo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cuerpazo.
Yes.
So yo soy cuerpazo.
No. Oh. Yo tengo cuerpazo. Tengo means I have. Like,
yo
I have
tengo
a body.
Cuerpazo.
Yeah.
I love it.
So in Spanish, you know, they'll say like, oh, like she has un cuerpazo, like, you know, ella tiene cuerpazo, like, you know,
I
like
love
they'll
that.
tell me, ay, él tiene bien cuerpazo, you know.
Do you like when people say that?
I love it.
Oh
I love
my
in Spanish
gosh.
more than whenever he's like, oh, he's skinny. Yeah, I know. But it's like when they say cuerpazo, cuerpazo is different. It's not just like flaco, like, you know, it's like you have body. You know,
I like you do. You have body. You definitely have body. And I love a skinny, but you have body for sure.
Thank you.
I love it. Skims, call him right now.
No, literally.
What's a makeup trend that you wish would come back?
I think the brows. The 2016 brows. I like those brows a lot, honestly.
Is that what you have now? Is that like the thickums?
Yeah. Oh.
Like filled in?
No, yeah, but filled in. Because you know how everybody
People
does
would
soap
go
brows?
crazy. I have to do my gloss.
Well, like your brows right now, too.
Yeah, they're thick.
I like that. But you know what I mean? Like, like they're very 2016, but not like thick.
No, I did it to match you. We pulled up a photo of you today.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, and I was like, we gotta do a cut crease. We gotta do this. Because I try to match like the vibe with the person.
Oh my God,
I couldn't even match like your outfit.
I noticed you did like a nude lip liner with like a pink.
Yeah, I was trying.
I live for that.
Yeah, I was trying to do the cut crease.
Are your lashes Miami?
They are Jenny 6'9", I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they were, and we never do full either, but we saw yours, like eyebrows.
But the brow, like not exactly 2016 brow, but like the perfect brow. You know what I mean? You know how now there's like soapy and like brushed up.
Oh, I can't do that.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I love a thin brow like the 90s, but the brushed up I can't
love
do.
Thin brow, yeah.
Do you follow any of the beauty girlies on TikTok? Like, well, I guess Kayla.
I do, but there's a lot. There's so many that I follow, but because I kind of have to follow.
Oh, right. You said you don't like just enjoy it. You do it for
I really don't
work.
watch a lot of beauty content, you know what I mean? But I do it because, you know, it's in my industry, so
we're
going to be going to the same events. You know, I don't want to be like them following
Who's
me.
this
not them.
person? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I want to know. Do you ever
I've had a few like that.
Really?
Where they're like, I follow you, but you don't follow me. And I'm like, girl, you didn't have to say that.
Oh,
like,
I
so
pretend
then
I
I
know
go home and I
them.
follow her back just because, but I don't even like their content. And it's just,
You're
following
polite.
you. Yeah, I'm polite.
I always just pretend I know people. I'm like, I love you too.
I don't know how you do that because I will see someone, I'm like,
well,
that's really my reaction. I'm like, yeah.
sometimes it backfires. Sometimes like, what's your favorite video? Which I would never ask someone what their favorite videos
That's why
of me.
I'm scared to be like, I love your videos. Because they'll be like, oh, really? Da, da, da. And I'm like, oh.
But who asked that? I've had that happen so many times where people are like, what's your favorite? And
I feel like
what?
they should catch on and know that we're lying.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah, it's like, catch on, girl.
I would never. If someone's like, I love you, and I'd be like, oh, okay, what do you love about me? Like, that's such a weird
Like, when somebody
follow-up.
says they love my videos, I'm just like, oh, thank you. You know, I don't say like, oh, really, what video?
Yeah. Why do you like them?
Yeah.
Yeah, like just asking 5,000 questions.
Yeah.
And did you ever do the makeup trend where you do all the foundation, the Meredith one, where you just like...
That video went viral, and you know what? She never commented on my video.
Did you do it?
She never followed me.
Oh, I
anything.
didn't see it.
My video is like the most viewed video of copying like her technique.
Maybe she was
it's like at 20 million views right now.
Did it work? Did it work out good?
It did. It looked really flawless. It was just very heavy and thick, and after a while, cakey.
Yeah. It can be a lot. Oh, that's so interesting. She didn't comment. Maybe she was like,
She didn't comment.
He might come for me.
Maybe I did it better.
You know what
I don't know.
Because she's like a model. She models for like Miu Miu or something. So maybe you think she's gonna come for the modeling brand. All the beauty girls are like models. I feel like on TikTok, they're also like gorgeous.
Yeah, I think a lot of the beauty girls is because they want to be more than just beauty, so they try to like. I mean,
but
that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but
even now, that's why I'm like, I want to do more than just beauty and modeling. I want to do like acting too.
What's your dream role?
Wiccan from Marvel. Do you watch Marvel?
No.
Okay.
What?
Did you
it's
see
just like
that?
superhero.
Yeah, superhero. Did you see that superhero I did where I was up in the air and there was like lightning all around me?
Did you just post it today or did I just see it today?
It was like, maybe you just saw it today, but I posted it like on Halloween, which is probably like only a week ago. But he's a character. He hasn't been. His storyline is like getting to that point where they're gonna need somebody to do that role.
Oh, no one's done it yet.
Nobody's done it yet. You know, but I would die to do that role.
Oh my god!
And I know it's possible because there's another girl that did this. She was Miss Marvel, and she said her story of like how she got to that point, like the acting job. She said it was her first time. Like she's never acted before.
Man.
She just did the role. They loved her. They didn't. She did it. That was her first ever role, first ever time like applying. What is it called?
Like auditioning.
Auditioning that. Yeah.
That's gonna so be you. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so it is possible.
Oh,
you know.
1,000%. A lot of times I feel like they cast unknown people, and I think people are tired of hearing and seeing like big names. Like, oh, we liked when they cast like unknown people in roles.
I think I like when they cast unknown people too.
As far as acting.
I think it's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get tired of seeing the same people.
Oh, I would love to see you.
I think
act.
people
Oh
are
my
like
God.
honestly. We're getting more into that era. People get bored easily.
That's true. And of like the same people, and they're not that I care about Nepo babies, but people are like, oh, the Nepo babies, we want to see something fresh and new. Yeah. You're like the opposite of a Nepo baby.
I am.
Which is like great.
I grew up very poor. I grew up sharing a room with my family. So.
Oh, I did see this in a video. You said that there was like 2 bedrooms. It was like you, your brother, then your cousins were in the other one.
Yeah. So
and sometimes your dad would come.
The biggest house we ever lived in was a 3-bedroom house, but it wasn't just us. It was like my cousin in one room sharing a room, and then like my oldest brother and his daughter and his baby mama in that room, and then me and my mom and my other brother in like the other room. So.
And your dad sometimes.
My dad sometimes when he would come into our lives. Yeah.
And you would all share one room.
Yeah, for a period of time, it was like that, yeah.
Because I saw in the video, you're like, it was like not even the size of the room that you were in, that you were sitting in. You're like, it was like half this size. And
probably the size of my closet that I have now.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Which is kind of insane.
Yeah.
I love that I could just go and sit in my closet.
Yeah.
I've always dreamt of a walk-in closet.
Isn't that and you're 18.
I would go to like my rich tia's house, and then they'd have like all these like huge oh my God. Like.
And now you're living it.
I'm obsessed with having those kind of closets, you know?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And you're 18 and you already get to achieve that. That's like amazing. Do you live alone now?
I live alone now, yeah.
Then do you love it because you did share rooms?
I love living alone. I hate sharing rooms with people. And I think that's why, because I grew up sharing rooms all the time.
Yeah.
I love being alone. I love eating alone. I love doing everything alone, watching TV alone, yeah.
Yeah, just have your big space to you.
And then when I do want to go out and talk to people, I'll go out to parties.
Yeah. You get your social in and then you can come home. I used to like to be like that too.
And then I'm drained, and then I'll like, what's it called? Like get my battery up.
Yeah,
be
recharge.
Alone. Recharge.
Yeah.
Be alone. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So how did you get from sharing a room to now having the walk-in closet? Like, where was your success?
It's so funny because the way I started with my makeup, I had this ghetto little desk. I had these tiny turtles at the time, baby turtles, because I wanted them so bad, and my mom somehow got them for me, even though we didn't have money.
Tiny turtles? Is
tiny
this from the Santiali, or what do you call it? Cojones?
Gallones. Yeah. Tiny little
turtles. The turtles from Gallones.
Gallones, yeah.
I love those turtles.
So they were there, and they had this heating lamp, okay? So I put my camera down, and I took that heating lamp and used it as my light. You can just imagine how hot I was.
God.
But that was my first setup. If you go back to my very first video, it's a warm light. Wow. That's because the light was like yellow. That was my first setup. Then my dad built me a vanity.
Oh, okay.
So
that was your good memory.
Those are the good memories.
That's
Those are my
nice.
good. He one time even built me a tree house.
Wow.
I told you, he's a very smart guy. He was a, what's it called?
Handyman.
He was very that.
To be smart and be handy, sometimes those don't come hand in hand. So that's cool.
I think not very smart, but more intelligent.
Okay.
Intelligent, yeah. Because I don't think he could do math. God knows. I don't know. I don't talk to him. But
there's different. Yeah, I can't do math, but I think I'm smart.
I can't do math. I'm intelligent, but I cannot do math.
Yeah.
Don't even bring numbers around
levels.
me. I see numbers. I see a lot of words, and I get.
I'm the same way. Yeah, I don't get it at all.
I send it to her. She'll read it for me.
Change. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know.
That's the thing about acting is I'm scared of seeing the script and being like memorizing, you know.
Right, but there's different ways to learn it without having to read
I
or
can have
memorize.
somebody saying it to me, and then I'm a very visual learner. So yeah. Well, but that's how I started. He built me my vanity, and for a while I was, in that room with the vanity, and then we moved out. And then we lived in an apartment, which actually in this recent apartment before I moved to LA, it was my brother in his own room, and I asked them to have the master bedroom. I was like, that's what I love about my brother and my mom is they believed in me. You know what I mean? I told them, this is my job. I'm going to be in the room all the time. My brother has a job. You're not even going to be in your room most of the time. My mom has a job too. You're a girl. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I told my mom, I was like, me and you could share the bedroom with my mom, but she would just sleep in the living room.
Oh my gosh. And they let you have the master bed to do your work and
do
stuff.
my work. So my vanity was in there, and that's how I got viral, was in that bedroom. Yeah.
Wow. And so you were making money just off TikTok? Were you getting brand deals or?
Okay, I didn't start getting brand deals until towards the end of high school.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. I think I was at I blew up pretty quick, honestly. I was at 500,000, not as quick as everybody else, but
no, that's very fast.
I was at 500,000 followers, and I was barely getting brand deals, which is weird because now there's people that have 20 grand followers and they'll get brand deals, and I'm like, I don't know how they did it, but I didn't know.
I see that with 20K followers, and I get $1,000 brand deal. I'm like, I wish someone gave me $1,000.
Yeah, I was at 500,000 charging $100 for one video.
I'll take 100 now.
Yeah,
I'll take anything. Yeah.
So it's oh, you don't get brand deals anymore?
I guess here more for the podcast. Yeah, TikTok maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Here and there I do. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old to age
makeup.
out
That's how
of
they
it.
get all the. Huh? Makeup is the spot for the money.
I can't do makeup. Maybe I know. Michaela always gets the Revlon. Did you do the telescopic? Did you get that brand deal?
No.
Everyone was getting that. Did you try it?
I did try it. Actually, no, I didn't. No, not the one Michaela did.
Okay.
Not that one.
Do you think she was wearing a falsie?
It's because they have so many mascaras. I asked her. She said no.
And she
She said no.
Okay. Then I believe it. I feel like Michaela's why would she lie to you?
You know what? I was like, forgive and forget, girl. I don't care. If
I love that you asked her.
I asked her, yeah.
I feel like that's why she doesn't want to do podcasts. I feel like she's scared people would ask her. I could edit it out.
For it. I'm like, just be honest. I don't care.
Yeah,
but I asked her, I was like, were you wearing a falsie? And then I even said, are you sure?
And she's like, yeah.
She's like, I swear I was not wearing a falsie. So I was like, okay.
Okay, that's the
I was like, heard it here, folks. She told her own friend she wasn't wearing a falsie, so yeah.
Wow. Okay, I believe it. I feel like, why would she because was it on camera?
I told her,
or
I was like,
camera?
so you just tight-lined and, did that? And I was like, she was like, yeah. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Oh, no, it was off camera. Yeah, it was off camera.
Wow. People, you know what? People got so mad at her for it. It was
I was like, this girl. Yeah. I was like, I hope they give her another check on top of that because she blew that mascara up.
It was so hard to find.
I
went to every Target because I was like, I'm going to try it because it was viral and I couldn't find it anywhere. So she blew it up.
She sold that out. First, for a while, I was like, this has to be a PR stunt. I was like, for a while.
Yeah.
But no, she was just,
hey, that. I love that she came back and didn't say anything too. I was like,
I live for that.
God, I want to come back that way.
That's the best way to come back, honestly.
Yeah, just not.
And I think she even did a little, she said oh, I think the way she came back, she started off her video by saying, let's all talk about the elephant in the room.
Right.
And then she says something else that does have nothing to do with the mascara.
Iconic.
It's literally iconic. Yeah.
I love it. I feel like only now influencers get away with that. I have to address every little thing. I had a Starbucks in my TikTok the other day, and I guess we're canceling. So I didn't know Starbucks was canceled. I was like, so sorry.
I know, yeah. You have to be really careful nowadays. You really just don't know, yeah.
I don't know anything, and so people will tell me.
There's a lot of makeup brands now that are getting canceled because,
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like,
so I'm just like, okay.
No,
what do I review? What do I not review? That's why I ask her. She does all the research. And
it's wild. I can't keep up with it. I just apologize for everything. I'm just like, I'm so sorry in advance.
You're really good at saying sorry. I never say sorry.
Oh my, because you don't have to. I have to say sorry all the time.
No, but even to my family, it hurts me to say sorry.
Oh my gosh, you are wild.
It just won't come out. Yeah, I'm like,
really?
sorry.
I say sorry for I say sorry to you 5,000 times. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb. I felt so bad.
No,
I was just
I never say sorry. If you get a sorry from me, it's because I really meant it. Because I never say sorry.
I apologize even if someone else is in the wrong because I just feel awkward and guilty for everything. Yeah. It's like, so sorry. I also want to come across nice and everyone come across mean, so I just apologize. I'm just like, well, it's me.
Really? People think you come across mean?
Yeah, people do, and I don't know. Sometimes you can help it.
People think I'm mean. They think I'm mean.
Why do you think that? I think you have like an air to you, but not in a bad way.
Sometimes I might seem mean, but I'm obviously joking. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
That's what I love about my following is they get it. They understand my joke. And a lot of the times I will meet my followers and they're just like me. Like they joke around just like me. That's what I love because my followers are just like me. You know what I mean? They watch me because they're also like me.
That's what I love too. I love that about the internet. Like I meet people that are like,
I think it's just my confidence though.
Yeah.
That like,
wait, what?
My confidence. Like the way I walk in the room, like my tall, skinny, pretty. You know, some people are like, oh, he's a bitch. You know, but I'm not.
I think that's what it is. I think there's like this pretty air and all stuff like that. You're also just confident. So.
But I think people think just because somebody's pretty, they're mean. But that's not everybody.
Yeah, I always think that. Right.
The way I have my other pretty friend. I'm a pretty girl. So, you know, the way we see it is pretty girls shouldn't be mean to each other because they're pretty.
Right. They're mean to the ugly ones.
That's the way. Exactly.
They're mean to me.
Exactly.
All the pretty girls are mean to me. So now when I'm friends with pretty girls, I'm like,
that's
I love
because
them.
you're too pretty.
That's what I like to think too. I think I was too. No, that was definitely not the case.
No, it definitely is.
I think it's because I was a little sausage and they were just like tall and beautiful and all that stuff like that.
That's another thing. A lot of girls think that they're better people.
Always. The skinny ones always think they're better, which I get it. If I was skinny, I probably would have the biggest ego in the world.
Yeah, you're skinny, but okay.
I don't know. I guess because I've always been overweight.
Yeah, you're skinny, but if you're a bitch, then you're just bitch.
That's true.
Now you're just a skinny bitch.
Yeah.
Now if you have the face card and you're skinny,
right?
Then it's like okay, you could be a
rare combo sometimes. Yeah, you know, you like have the good body.
I feel like you have one or the other.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if you have them all, you're a bitch. Then you could be a bitch. You know?
Right. Then you can be mean and get away with stuff.
Then I get it. You know?
I feel like that's very like Ariana. Like I'm a big Ariana stan, and I kind of just forgive everything. You know, I'm just like, well, she's beautiful, so it's fine.
She's beautiful. She's skinny, so she could be a bitch.
Like she's a homewrecker.
She can spit on another donut in front of me. I don't care.
Totally. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, I don't mind that. Eat that like donut. She's so beautiful. No, you know what I mean?
Literally, I love her.
So I think when you get away with that, you're just so skinny and beautiful and stuff like that. I don't know, but.
Something about that.
It's the world we live in, I guess. I don't know.
I guess so. I know.
I love it. I think it's so interesting. It's interesting that you are collabing with all these people. I think that's like amazing.
I live for collabs for a while. Okay, so actually the way I met Patrick is I was like literally at like 1 million followers and he hit me up and he was like the first ever beauty big influencer to follow me. I was gagged, you know?
Wow.
And he DM'd me and he was like, hey, like, let's collab.
Wow.
And I was obviously gagged, but I was like, I didn't tell him no. I was just like, yes, obviously, yeah, like, let's do it. But I pushed it back a lot. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Because I wanted to build my own following before I collab with his.
Really?
I didn't want people to be like, oh, I know him from Patrick. Or like, oh, like, Patrick made him. Or like, oh, Patrick gave him that kickstart. You know?
Oh.
No, I gave myself that kickstart.
You
I'm here because of me. You know what I mean? So.
Interesting. That's so interesting. I never mind being known from a collab
So
group.
for a while, I was like, I'm not going to do collabs. I don't like collabs. Like, I don't want to feed off of other people's like followers. I want to build my own. You know what I mean? If you know me, it's because you know me, not because from somebody else, you know? But recently,
I think for them to find you, though, they have to, like, you know what I mean?
Recently, it's been fun. I like collabing now. It's fun.
I love it. That's why I love, like, finding all these, like, young people on TikTok and stuff like that. Because it's just this whole new world, generation, followers. It's, like, fascinating to me.
Yeah. And I think it's so cool because I used to love collabs, watching collabs when I was younger. Yeah. So I'm like, imagine these people now watching, like, two worlds collide. Like, that's so fun, you know?
It's so fun. Yeah, when you're talking about, like, the Joey and stuff, it's, like, it's so funny because it's, like, oh, it's, like, these two worlds colliding.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like when you watch, like, when I watch you with, like, Michaela, I'm like, this is a weird crossover because she's, like, in the East Coast and you're like here, and it's just. Also, I think of you guys as totally separate, so it's like weird to see you guys together.
But like, we're both in the beauty.
But you know, I don't even see her as a beauty influencer. I know she is, but to me, she's like a personality. To me, you're a personality too. I don't watch you for the makeup because I don't know how to do makeup. But I watch you. A lot of people comment that. They'll be like, I don't even do makeup. I don't even like makeup, but I watch you because you're so. People will tell you because they'll be like, wait, why is he on? Because I always say I don't get the beauty world. I don't get beauty influencers because I just don't like it. But I like your personalities. And same thing with Michaela. She's like that personality, so I follow for that. But then there's people like Alex Earl I follow because she's pretty. Like she does makeup and I just follow her. I'm just like, oh, I just want to see what you eat at Erewhon, you know? Yeah. Oh, and then I try to be. I love the Erewhon mukbang. I was in my Erewhon phase because of her, for sure.
I saw that you're trying Erewhon. What did you think about it? Because they just recently tried Erewhon
too.
I took them. Yeah, it was my second time, their first time.
Oh, I was obsessed with it. I was eating it all the time. I don't know if I think I liked it.
It feels healthy, right? Like it's like healthy. I don't know.
Yeah, but then there was like that cauliflower with all the sauce on it, like the buffalo cauliflower.
We love that. That was our favorite thing.
So good, but like, is it healthy?
It's cauliflower with seasoning. I'm pretty sure it's healthy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Buffalo sauce is 0 calories.
Wait,
well, it depends on what buffalo sauce they use, but buffalo sauce is 0 calories. I love buffalo sauce.
It didn't taste. Yeah. I love it. I love that. I was getting that all the time, and it was always sold out every time I went.
Oh, the 0 calorie buffalo sauce?
Yeah,
I love for a 0 calorie like item. I'm just like,
oh, you would love the 90s.
Okay, well, that's another reason why I think I'm so skinny is just because of my diet. You know how I said I'm lactose intolerant and fructose intolerant?
Yeah.
Like, when I say lactose intolerant, it's not like people are like, oh, I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm going to have some cheese. No, like, I'm actually like 100% lactose
milk,
intolerant.
no cheese.
But yeah, like I get constipated from it, so I cannot eat it.
Wow.
At all whatsoever. So it's like completely
man.
anything. I will read the ingredients of everything, and
make
I'm
sure
not
it's-
looking at the calories. Okay, I'm looking at if it has dairy. If it has dairy, throw it out. I can't have it.
Wow,
it's like
you're
peanuts.
so lucky.
You know, how people with peanut allergies
yeah.
like severe. Think of it that way. It's like I can't have dairy.
Oh, I eat so much cheese. I eat like cheese, like pizza.
You ate cheese before you came in here. Yeah.
I smell like cheese, and I never eat.
No, you don't smell like cheese just because you said it earlier. You were like, oh, I just mentioned
I'm
cheese.
that weird kid that smells like cheese. I was just like, I never do, but we were like, because again, my photographer was waiting. He's like, I'm gonna go get Trader Joe's and get a charcuterie board. I never eat charcuterie. He'll tell you, and I was like, all right, let's try some of this cheese. And like, and I didn't even know you came into the gate, and I was like, he's here. I was like, oh
Is
my
that why
god.
you took so long? No, we were like admiring your house, and we're like, where is her? Where is
No,
she?
we were like, we're usually ready. He usually comes out and greets people, like all that stuff like that. We were just sitting here eating like cheese and chocolate on crackers.
No, I
it was
live
just,
for that.
It was on the whatever. But I love like cheese pizza. I love mac and cheese. So you don't eat that.
I love pizza. I just get it without the cheese. That's the thing. I still eat. People ask me whenever I tell them about my diet, they're like, well, then what do you eat? Air and ice? No, I just tweak the items that I eat. Like I can still order a pizza, just light on the sauce and no cheese.
What?
But I will load it up with like all the other toppings just because.
Send me a picture of your pizza next time.
will.
That's wild. No cheese.
It's really just red. I get like pepperoni, like all the mushrooms and all the fun stuff
But
on
you're
it.
so lucky you don't have to share with anyone because no one wants that pizza.
Exactly. No, yeah. But then there'll be like that one bitch that's like, can I try it? I'm like,
No. What? No.
I'm like, you won't like it. It's so disgusting. You hate it. Yeah.
I would never try it.
Yeah.
But mine, I always get cheese pizza and everyone wants the cheese. And I'm like, oh, can we not have the plain cheese?
But
That's mine.
After a while, you just don't like cheese. I don't like cheese anymore. I can't even look at cheese. I'm like, ugh.
I
like
can't.
slimy.
Oh, I'm glad
like,
I didn't smell like it then when I came in. I felt it because I never eat it and I felt like it.
Do you like soda? Because even
I
soda, I don't
love
do
soda, but I cut it out. I've cut it out
that's good,
in the past year because it's like so toxic. Like I love diet soda,
Yeah, I
and
don't
it's
drink
like
any soda. But you know what
nothing.
I do drink that's kind of bad? Probably because of the red dye. I drink like sugar-free cranberry juice. That's my drink.
Ooh.
Sugar-free.
Do you get the ocean spray?
Is it ocean spray? I don't know.
Or just
Maybe.
like, is it in the plastic
it's
bottle?
It's like a little bottle. It's like a, you know.
I love cranberry juice too.
I love cranberry juice and it's sugar-free and it's like 5 calories.
Oh.
That's just a bonus. I'm not saying I count the calories. It's just a bonus.
I think it's good for like yeast infections too. Like you'd get rid of like those things. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I like used to drink it. I was like,
my
it
God,
gets rid of it.
period.
Like UTIs or something. Literally a
And they just
period.
recently came out with like a sugar-free pink lemonade I saw. So I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, they had that at In-N-Out. They have a sugar-free one.
Is
But
it-
sometimes I'm like sugar-free might be like chemicals in it too. I don't know. I get a little
People
weird
say
about
that, but then whenever they tell me that, like, oh, well, they're using other chemicals, it's like, babe, you drink Coke, like Coca-Cola, like, you know, like,
Yeah, there's,
imagine
like-
what's in there. Have you not seen the videos of them melting Coca-Cola and you're telling me because I drink, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Soda to me scares me in general, so I stopped it. Plus, I gained so much weight from soda, so I really do just drink water. I went to Chick-fil-A, I got water. I just like a water.
I drink water all the time. That I'm like so over water. I hate water. I hate the taste
Okay,
of
we
it.
can
No,
have a
but I
Just
live-
Trish water if you want one of
Oh my
these.
god! Wait,
Yeah.
actually, no. I
Okay,
live
yeah,
for that.
take it
I'm
with
taking,
you,
no,
take
I'm taking one
everything.
home. That is so. You got this made. It's like an
Yeah.
actual sticker. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, we're professional here. Just Trish.
Oh, you should have put 0 calories and like big, like really huge. Like,
Skinny water.
Skinny water. No, that would have been Trish Skinny Water.
That's
that could have been
good name.
You should have done that.
I love anything with skinny in it, like Skinny Legends, Skinny Water.
You know, this is so stupid, but like I always think about like brands that I want to come out with. Probably like not good, but I always thought because of my diet, because I was like, maybe there's people out there that have like a lot of diet restrictions.
Yeah.
I wanted to come out with something like sugar-free, dairy-free, you know what I mean? A brand like that they could still snack on the fun stuff, but it's obviously, you know, healthier. And I wanted it to be called Skinny.
Skinny's good.
But nowadays, you know how bitches are.
Yeah, but
Actually, after this video, I'm going to trademark that because I don't want anybody to like.
Wasn't like a skinny margarita? Like that's right, a whole thing. Bethany
Oh,
Frankel.
true,
So I think
true.
It's not,
Okay,
I don't think it's bad.
But
I
it would
think it
be
should be called IB Skinny. So it's like IBS. I know. I'm
No,
like,
that is so
I'm
good.
like-
You trademarked it before me.
I'll give it to you.
It's all trademarked by Trish.
It's that. Give it to you. That's
Yeah.
yours. Because honestly, I think that would be like so. Because that's like for IBS people.
Yeah, no, that would be. I'd be skinny. But then you know how people are. They can be like, why are you trying to be skinny for me?
No, but skinny is like Skinny Legend. It's a state of mind.
True, Skinny Legend.
I always
Yeah,
say that.
I live
I'm
for
like,
it.
skin, you know, state of mind.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your prom.
I knew. Why did I know you were going to come up with
First, I'm a
that?
huge Brian Hearns fan, and I was like, I think I DM'd him so many times. Again, left me on red. I was like, I would love a custom Brian Hearns. How did that
Brian
happen?
Hearns? Okay,
yeah.
all the time.
I think he did DM me for the first time yesterday.
yeah, period.
But I don't know how. I was
We
like,
love Brian
yeah,
Hearns.
yeah. Okay, so you had this great red outfit, which I
Sickening.
wanted to cosplay it, but I didn't have enough time.
Please. No, you should have.
Oh man, I was
Please
trying to
do.
find the person
You still
who
have
makes
time.
the person who makes my outfits was just like, I can't make that. Like he's like, it's so complicated. Then I was just like, yeah, I know.
Complicated.
It was complicated. There was like, is it layers or is it one?
It was layers. Yeah, it was
Okay.
layers. It was
So
like the pant. It was actually the bodysuit diamond thingy on the bottom, the jewels, and then it was the pants over it, and then it was like that corset top.
Oh,
Actually, no, then the corset back. top, then the pants over it, because the corset top was like a bodysuit. Yeah.
Oh, how did you go to the bathroom?
I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Skims has like the opening now. You can like open it.
I
And
saw
like,
that,
yeah.
which is like at the bottom. Yeah.
Because remember Kim was talking about how even putting like a hole in there, to make it easy to go, because it is a nightmare.
Yeah,
okay, so back to the bride hair and thing. So you got it just for prom, but you wore it to an event too. So did you have the event first?
So I got it for prom, but I was like, this was so expensive, and it was like prom was like boring, and prom is boring, So
was
this
in Visalia, your prom?
This is in Visalia, yeah.
No one's seeing it there, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, let me wear it to this red carpet. Like, why not? So I did. I wore it to this like TikTok event. The only reason I went, because I usually don't go to TikTok events because they invite like every single TikToker.
And you don't love it.
I don't love it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But Patrick was like, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. I promise you it's going to be big. So I'm like, okay, if Patrick says it's going to be big, then it's going to be big.
Yeah.
Getty's Images was there. There was a red carpet. And he told me to. He was like, girl, wear something good. And he told me, wear that prom outfit if that's all you have. And I was like,
if that's all you have, a custom Brian Hearns.
Well, he was like,
So
if that's all you have, that's like dramatic and huge. And at the time, that was all I had. That was custom. You know what I mean? Now I have so many customs, but like,
Yeah.
But he literally told me it was going to be big and stuff. And then I was like, is this not too dramatic? Like, come on now, it's just a TikTok event. I went and it was so dramatic. It was like a huge red carpet. It was like Getty's Images. That was my first Getty Images photo.
Wow.
Yeah. I went in,
amazing.
every big TikToker was there.
And do you mingle with them? Will you go up to them and talk, or?
I'm too shy to.
Okay.
I'm very like in my group,
Okay.
But if they come up to me, then I'll kick it off with them.
Okay.
Like, oh, yeah, hi, yeah.
And you're always nice. You don't bully anymore.
No,
okay.
I can't. No. I'm a very nice person. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what people think. I'm like very mean, but like, I will be mean if you're mean to me. That is. I will tell you that.
Okay, that's normal.
Don't try it with me because I am going to snap back. And when I snap back, it's like, I will say the worst shit ever.
Yeah, no, I was the same way. My mouth was awful.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like, especially when you're
very,
young.
very nice. I think it's very hard for me to get to that point. It's like a whole different persona.
They have to say something mean to you or your friends.
Do you have
or
different
like
personas? I know you do.
Oh, of course. I used to get in
many?
trouble for saying, I don't know. I used to have like maybe a dozen, 12, 13. I used to say I had multiple personality disorder and people got mad at me, but I really do think I had that at one point. I think they subdued a little bit.
I think I have 3 personalities. But I say that because not because it's like, oh, I'm diagnosed. No, I just say it because it's like.
It's different.
It's like, I would never do what that person did. Or like, they'll show me a video and I'm like, that's not me.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, look at those eyes. That is not me in there. Like,
That's happened to me for sure.
Yeah.
When I've like gone off on people, I'm like, I don't even know. And sometimes
literally,
I know
black
it's happening.
out, and I'm like, that's not me.
Oh, that's interesting. And so you really actually think you like disassociate sometimes where it's like not you.
Of course. Yeah. Even when I'm like
interesting.
in my like videos, it's like that's Daus Mendoza.
Wow. Do you think you turn it on? Can you control it? Okay.
The times they do see Daus is on my get ready with me's. That's me.
Okay.
That's
but
me
you're very similar to your TikToks now.
I don't know if you noticed, but like
this,
I am very now.
Or is this TikTok Daus? There's a multiple you here.
This is Daus.
Okay, there's a few that come through.
Right? No, but I think but there's also like a very goofy side of me that nobody ever sees besides like her. Yeah, very goofy, weird side, nerdy side. Yeah.
Oh, a nerdy side.
Yeah.
Well, you said
nobody
you like Marvel.
will ever see that ever unless it's like you've been in my life forever.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
Oh, I love it.
The way I see it is that's Daus. So that's like really me.
That's really
like,
who you are.
I'm like kind of childish almost.
Oh, I love that.
Which is so crazy because I'm so mature.
Mature, yeah.
But I can
but
be very
that's all the
childish.
sides of you, which I think that's what I'm saying. I feel like I see a lot of those sides.
I like to separate them.
Yeah.
I don't like. No, it feels crazy. And also when I go out and I'm crazy and I'm this, I call that somebody else. That's.
Do you have names or? Okay, what's
so the crazy one going out that's like bitchy Devilas. Which is also my middle name.
Devilas.
Devilas.
Devilas. I like that. What does that mean? Anything?
No.
Devilas. So your name is Daus Davilas Mendoza.
Yes.
I love it.
Exactly.
So cute. Okay.
And then the other one is obviously Daus Mendoza. That's what they see all the time online. And then, Daus. They'll see me over here and there.
Just straight up Daus. I love it. Does anyone call you, have any nicknames for you?
There's Dausy.
Hey, that's
all my friends say that.
Dausy. It's like mousy. I like it.
That was the next one.
Dausy.
I used to be called Daus the Mouse. Remember how I said I was fat?
Oh.
Daus the Mouse. I would eat all the time.
Wait, mice aren't fat. They're tiny. Unless you're like Gus from Cinderella.
They call me Daus the Mouse because I was always in the
the food,
kitchen,
the pantry.
The pantry. I was always eating.
We get a mouse in our pantry.
Snackies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I was the mouse.
Oh, you were the mouse. Okay.
I was up in the middle of the night eating food. So.
Did you ever see a mouse in there with you?
No. Oh. No, I'm the mouse. They were like nicknaming me. They were nicknaming me Daus the Mouse because like you're like a mouse
but if
eating
you're the
at night.
mouse, you would see other mice in there eating too.
No. Well,
I love
time,
a mouse.
honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I love a mouse for sure.
I used to have hamster.
Oh, no, I don't love hamsters. Gerbils and all that. Ooh.
Oh, but you just said you love a mouse.
But they're not hamsters. I don't like rats. I like mouse. Okay. I don't like gerbils. I like a mouse. They're cute.
Okay.
Mouses are sweet. Rats are.
You've had one in your hand?
A mouse?
Yeah.
I have one in my house.
Oh.
Yeah, he comes in.
Do you like feed him and stuff? Like if you're Cinderella?
Not on purpose, but we like let him go, but he comes back in.
Well,
I feel like we need
What if you just make a little home for him somewhere?
He makes a home for himself. He comes through the little walls and makes a home.
This is his home, so yeah.
I know. We just have to like shoo him out before he sees my baby and stuff. But I like mice. I think like people are a little too hard on them. They capture them, they kill them. You know.
I killed him with a broom one time, but it wasn't me. I just watched it happen.
Was that your personality? Crazy? Another one?
No. It was like my oldest brother's baby mama. Like she did it. Yeah, I was running around everywhere. I was like, "You're killing it, not me." She was all scared. I'm all like this big kid, like
Right.
And she's like, "You kill it." I'm like, "Bitch, you go." I'm like, "Yeah."
So you're a Tio?
Who?
A Tio? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, I'm a Tio. Yeah,
you're a Tio.
I have a niece.
Are you? Do you like kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
are you good with them? Like, can you like?
Oh no, I'm good with kids. Yes. Yeah. But I don't like the messy, crazy kids.
Are they messy, crazy? Your niece?
No, my niece is I love her because
sweet
she's so put together. She's sweet. You know.
Okay, the messy, crazy. I don't really like other
the babies that like have like crazy. They'll like I call those like travesuros.
What is that?
Travesuros like little crazy kids.
Travesuros. Like, did you make it up or is that Spanish?
No, that's Spanish. Okay. Like they say like travesuro, like stop being travesuro, like.
Oh, I love
like,
that.
They're like throwing stuff everywhere and like picking up stuff and those kids. I'm like, oh my god, like control your child. Yeah, they're wild. Yeah.
Because you said you had a big family, like extended family.
Yeah, and there's oh my god, some of those. Yeah, some of my tias have those kids, and I'm just like, girl.
I like that.
I will literally be like in the family, like Thanksgiving or something, and I'm just like.
Did you have like an I've made it moment where you're like, okay, this I finally made it? You haven't had one of those yet, where you're like your apartment, your walk-in closet.
Oh well, of course I'm like, okay, I made this goal, on to the next.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
But you haven't like, is there?
I'm not at the point where I'm like, yes, I made it. I'm at the top. No.
Really?
No, not even near.
You're definitely. Okay, well that's good. So that means you're aiming to go even higher.
Oh,
like
yes,
you have a trajectory. I think that's amazing. Because to me, I think you're like I wouldn't say a peak because I don't think you're gonna go down, but you're just at such a high right now. So I would think for you, like, how do you stay humble? Like, do you have someone that like humbles you, like keeps you grounded?
No, I think
you just are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't let it get to you.
It's real. Like, what am I gonna not be humble about? Like,
Well,
but I think also what it is,
the followers.
Yeah, but I think also what it is, as I was at such a low point. You know what I mean? That it's like I understand what that feels like.
You had the struggle.
But then also I've met other people that were at a low point too, the struggle, and they're so like catty and just rude and disgusting. And it's like, how can you be like that when you like been through the struggle? You know what I mean?
That's interesting. I would always assume they just didn't struggle at all, so they just don't know what they have. But that's what I'm saying. Some people just get the fame and the following, and they forget what it's like to have to work at McDonald's or something like that.
I think that's also why I'm such hardworking, because I don't want to go to where I was before. You know?
Yeah. No, definitely. That's how I am with like money. I'll do anything, even for $100, because I'm just like, well, it was hard to make. You know,
like that too. I stopped that though. I did, because it was getting too many brand deals. For a while, I was like, just give me any brand deal. I don't care.
Oh, like $100. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like pick and choose. But
now I'm just like, okay, I think I have so much of an impact on like what people buy. I'm gonna only give them what's good.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that's smart. And if you're getting all these brand deals, it's definitely smart.
Yeah, I think people trust me. I don't want to lose that trust. That's what it is.
So smart.
So there's been a few times I've said no to a lot of money just because I didn't like the product or I didn't like the brand. Or also there was a time where like the brand was just being weird and I didn't even like the product that much. So I was like, you know what, tell them no.
Wow,
like,
that's good.
Cut that contract, rip it. I don't care. Like, I'm not doing that video. If it's something I think my followers won't like, then,
That's amazing to turn down money. I know recently an influencer came out and was like, this was the ugliest thing ever. I can't believe you guys bought it. I was like, why would you say that? You sold this huge palette. And then you're just like, this is so ugly. I was like, oh my God, don't tell people you did that. Which is like sad because I consider myself to be authentic too. I would never take something that I think is like bad or something like that,
I think I wouldn't talk down on something because the way I would see it is like, it was an era. Like, enjoy that. You know what I mean? Like, be happy that happened,
right.
You know?
That's true. Like, be grateful
for it. Literally, be grateful that happened. But then again,
it's
people that, they were never at a low point. So they were just, Nepo baby vibes, like just everything. Big old metal spoon, just fed it to them. So
that's true. With the influencer now, like you can be an influencer at any age and you just like, it is such not easy, but you can make so much money easily as opposed to like working minimum wage and stuff.
Because like more than doctors is insane. Like a doctor that went to, that's why I think college is such a like scam.
Oh my God, Emma Chamberlain vibes. We're gonna get canceled. She said that on her podcast, and everyone was so mad.
Oh, they were.
No.
I'm all scared. No,
it's your personal opinion and take. I want to hear it.
I think. Yeah. If you want to do it, do it. But I think it's a scam because it's unfair that we get paid this much and doctors that are saving lives are not getting paid. I feel like they should be getting paid more than us.
Totally. I think that's like
that's what I think. Pay them more than us.
Totally.
But not like pay us less. No, pay them more. Kind of vibe.
I agree. I say that about fast food workers.
I think doctors should. Oh.
When I go through McDonald's, I was like, they need to get triple the pay because they're just so happy every time I go through. They're like so upbeat. They're so happy.
Oh, I need to go whatever McDonald's you're going to because mine is like they
love
spit in my food. Yeah.
Oh, no, they do not spit in your food.
But it's always the managers. They're like short and stubby, and they're like,
Oh, the short
Yeah, they'll
stuffies
literally
love
go like
me.
that
Maybe
window.
that's my audience because they love me there. They're always just like, hey, they give me like t-shirts. They don't even know who I am, and they'll just give me like t-shirts and stuff like that. Like
If
that's
you get more t-shirts, can I have one, please?
Yes.
I only have one left. The other one I cut up because I was so weird and I wanted to make it a crop top, and I thought it was gonna be cute, but it's not.
That's a vibe. I love a McDonald's
I should wear that
crop
McDonald's
top.
crop top out, right?
I love
I
McDonald's
can make it work.
everything.
Yeah, I love the shirt. I swear I will go back and I will get hired again just to get more shirts and be like, hey, bye.
Oh
like,
my!
yeah.
I love that you have because they don't wear t-shirts at all. They wear college, but they give me t-shirts. Like they'll have like t-shirts in there and they'll give them to
What
me.
t-shirt do you have? Is it blue?
It's like a black and it has like it's a Malibu one. It's around McDonald's surfing.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I have the working cheapy ones.
I wish I could get the crew shirts or something like that.
Yeah,
Those are the ones I
that's
want.
when I had the crew.
Maybe they're on like eBay. That's where I find my visors
Maybe
and
eBay,
stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna check there. They're gonna put the prices up just because we're saying this.
I love McDonald's.
Yeah.
I think fast food employees should get paid way more because also it's like a job and they're just like so upbeat and happy and I'm just like, oh God, they really should get paid more because these people can be a lot.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
I was
it's like
upbeat
a
and happy.
vibe.
I had fun.
But I agree, doctors should get paid more. I think teachers should get paid more. I think all of
Definitely.
that.
When I found how much teachers get paid, I'm like,
No, that is sad, and that's like the thing. I've had like obviously bad experiences with my teachers, but like there's teachers out there that are like really great helping shape
and I
kids'
also
lives.
don't like the way they get paid. Did you know how they get paid?
No.
So at least in high school, because I was so close with one of the teachers, she told me, if a student is absent, they get paid less.
What per student?
I don't know how it works, but she said if there's students missing, like that school gets paid less. So then they get paid less. Their paycheck is lower.
God, that's
and
such
I'm
a
just
scam.
like, wow, like this is why you guys have that senior attendance and all this big, and you guys are so dramatic when we're tardy and stuff like that. But it's like they're doing it on themselves, you know, like they're giving us like, oh, 3 tardy slips equals 1 absence. Well, bitch, you're doing that to yourself. I'm gonna be tardy, you know.
That's true. They just shouldn't count you as tardy. They should be easier.
I think that's what a lot of teachers are like very cool about it. And they're just like, oh, you're not tardy, like you're good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're actually here.
Yeah, no, you've been here the whole time.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. No, that is sad.
It's so sad.
Just in general, I think
I think
everything.
even the elementary teachers.
Oh yeah, because they're like really with like
It's like,
the
girl,
kids.
that's also kind of a daycare too. There's a lot of parents that like, you know, they work and stuff like that.
Yeah, and some kids don't like they pee their pants and stuff like that because they can't go to like the bathroom yet.
And the
stuff.
teachers
They
have to help them.
Oh yeah, or like help
I
them.
pissed myself one time in front of a teacher. She didn't let me go to the bathroom, so I just pissed right there in front of
Oh,
her.
that's happened to me multiple times. Our teachers wouldn't let us go. I would like, have to go. They're like, no.
I hate that, especially
that's
because me being young, I
crazy.
have so many stomach problems. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, right.
So I remember we were reading in a little circle, and I tell the teacher, and she wasn't even my teacher. She was just like an SSR teacher. Like we would go into the separate. It was for like the kids that were better at reading.
Right.
Obviously, not anymore. Okay, I completely lost that good reading.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what. Being in school makes you dumber. I don't know why. I just think that way.
I'm a great
But-
reader.
So we were in that little group, and I told her, hey, like I have to pee, and she's like, can you wait till after? And I was like, okay, sure. And then
you
later
said
on,
okay.
I'm like, hey, I have to pee, and then she's like, no, you need to wait. I was like, I need to pee.
That's wild to me.
And she was like, no. I got up, and I swear I stared her right in the eye, and I peed. And I was wearing shorts, and the pee was. I remember just looking at the pee trickling down my like legs.
What did
And
she
I'm
do?
just
Were you
I was-
like slay? That's
I was
what
like,
happened.
mop it up, you know?
Oh
no,
my
no. She was just like,
God.
oh my God, go, go, go. I'm like, now you let me go. So I ran to the bathroom, and I was just wiping myself in the bathroom.
I'm gonna
like
tell
that.
my daughter just leave if you have to go to the bathroom. Like that's wild
My
to
mom
say
told me
no.
that after a while. She told me, if that
Yeah.
ever happens, just leave. Just leave the
Go.
classroom. But
Yeah,
it's
no,
scary
that's
because
crazy.
teachers are scary. Some teachers are very
Oh, I was terrified. That's why I peed myself so many times. If they said no, I was like, okay.
That's why I would get in trouble also too, because I got to the point where I was like, if you're gonna be a bitch to me, I'm gonna be a bitch back to you. And they
Yeah.
would just say, oh, he's the one with the loud mouth. You don't want him in your class. Da, da, da. He has a big
Oh.
mouth. And it's not that I have a big mouth. It's that if you talk to me, I'm gonna talk back to you.
Even
you
as a
know?
kid, yeah.
Even as a kid, yeah.
And you are so captivating. You're polarizing.
Oh, thank you.
I love how you're unproblematic, but you have a little problematic in you, which I love too.
Yeah, it's just very, you know.
I wouldn't even say problematic. You're exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's problematic sounds bad.
Because I don't do anything bad. That's like,
No.
oh my God, you're handsome.
No. You're
I'm not
very
dumb either. Like I don't do stupid
You're
things
smart.
like that.
Yeah, you have a good head on your shoulders. You know,
I'm
like
human.
yeah, you're human.
Yeah.
I love it. When I texted you yesterday, you're like, I'm a very open book. Like, ask me anything. And I
yeah.
love people like that, especially because you do have such a great online persona, but you can also be real.
Yeah.
I love when you open up about like I said, I saw that one TikTok about your personal life, and I'm like, that's very inspiring. I think
That
to
was the
so
one
many
time
people.
my mom told me to do that. She was like,
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
she was like, you have like a very like amazing story. She was like, there's probably kids out there that go through the same thing that you do. She was like, you know, maybe they'll let's just see it. And it
Yeah.
really took a lot for me to make that video because I was like, yo, crying on camera, that's so embarrassing. But
No, but it makes you so real because you do have such a perfect persona and you look so
and
perfect.
I did it because I was still in school.
Yeah.
And I heard like my mom was friends with this other mom that had a daughter that goes to that school, and her daughter told her mom told my mom told me that the daughter was like, wow, like I didn't know Daus was like that. They were like, no wonder he's such a bitch. I was like, oh.
It gets
Yeah.
people to understand you
It
better,
is to
but also
understand,
just
yeah.
appreciate how much you've done on your own. You know what I mean? The fact that you came, I would never know, like lower class sharing, all this stuff like that. Your dad in and out of your life, like I would
Food
have no
stamps,
idea.
like that lower class. Yeah.
That's so to see that growth in such a quick amount of time. It's inspiring that anyone can, like literally anyone can do it. You know?
I literally say it all the time. Like if you It's not even about like if you really want to do it, you can.
Yeah.
But you really want to have you need to have that passion for it, or else it's not gonna.
Passion and believing in yourself,
Yes,
truly,
that
because
too.
like no one else will believe in you the way you believe in yourself.
Exactly. That's what I always think of. Yeah.
And you're proof of it. I mean, the fact that you're with UTA and all these management companies and these
Which
big
is kind of insane because every time I tell someone I'm UTA, they're like,
no, like you have to get like a referral from like an already established person. Like it's so hard. And I've been here for so long, and I remember I write letters to them, and it's amazing. Everything that you've accomplished is like crazy. So I just see it going bigger and better, and I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see you acting. I can't wait to see you in a Marvel. Like that's gonna be.
I hope so. Yeah.
Skims campaign.
Yes.
I see that for sure. Skims, Prada, I really do, and I'm so excited and honored that you were here because you're so fresh. You're so successful, but still so fresh. And I'm just like so honored to like see the beginning of this. Just like you loved Bretman Rock, someone's gonna see this and be like, I want to be like this person. You know, I'm coming from the same background. I'm sharing a room with my mom and brothers, and one day too, you could be Daus Mendoza. Or one of his personalities.
Yeah.
Or just be you too.
Yeah. And maybe one day they'll meet the Villas. They've never seen. I've never seen.
Villas? Is that
Villas.
the
Villas.
mean one?
Yeah.
Is he villain?
Not really mean. No, not villain. He's just very like out there. Like yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say villain. He's not villain.
Okay.
He's just very. He wouldn't do what I do.
Yeah. He's just wild.
Wild. Yes.
We love
you.
it.
No,
I
that's
love all the Dauses. I love Daus Mendoza. I love Villas. I love Dausy. I love Dausy Mousy and all of it.
All of them. Yes.
You guys check out Daus Mendoza. He is on TikTok. He is everywhere, and he'll probably be all over your TV soon. Congratulations on everything, and thank you so much for being here. And I'm so sorry for the mix-up. You're just such a sweet person. Yes. So have fun with Kayla. Say hi to me.
Oh my God, yes, I will. Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.